Hey. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. How everybody's doing this morning. I hope everybody is well and feeling great. Sorry for the delay, but I am moving a little slow today, man. I'm not sure what's wrong, but after the show, I'm definitely going to go get myself checked out. But since yesterday, I've been just feeling kind of crazy, so I I'll check it out tomorrow. But how everybody doing this morning? Hope everybody is good. Who's in the building today? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? There's a bunch of y'all in here too, man. Appreciate y'all all being in the building. First one in the building, Cash Sport. Next, we got Gregory Pratt and Mrs. Joette being in boxing news. Lincoln Levels. Okay. What else we got? Dre Finest. Yes, indeedy. Gregory Pratt. See who else we got. Tim Layton in the building. Remo in the building. Who else we got? Wim Old School. Appreciate the call, my brother. Thank you very much. Mike Rhymes. He said we might have to change the name from Hardcore Hangout to Hangover Hangout. Oh my goodness, you're funny. Wasn't no hangover. That was a good one, though. All righty. Who else? Remo said Calvin had me pissed. Miss Just Dude, good morning. All is well. So what y'all got going on this morning? I'm gonna read some of these comments we got going on. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. What we got? Lincoln Level say, "Morning, hardcore. I'm I'm into horse racing. In Jamaica, when you have two good horses going into a race, the good young horse always beats the older horse. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. But then you got some of them stubborn old horses, man, that still beat that young horse, though. Yeah. All right. Gregory Pratt say, I'm great. I'm getting it in while I can. I'll be going in early than usual work. So I'm jumping straight to the hardcore family. That's what's up. Being in boxing news, say, with the face. I guess that's about me being late. Dre finally say, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door. I'll kick it. I'll get it myself. Salute everybody. I know that's right. Cash Sports say, Dre, what up with you, family? Ms. Joette say, okay, Gregory, I see trying to get a head start on your day where I hope you have the best ever. Hope you had the best ever. Jay better be turning on the free smoke line, Zoom, Skype, whatever. Boxing got me mad as hell. You got that, Remo. Done deal. Say less. Gregory Press, I thank you, Queen, Miss Joette, but I can chop it up for a second with my hardcore family. He said, I was going to say good morning, Jay, but evidently he is a no show again. Ooh, again. Dre finally says, "Can somebody go wake Jay up? He forgot he has a show this morning." I'm going to call him. Be right back. We went to a rotary phone and shit. He said, "I'm gonna go up. Be right back." He got one of them dial-ups. We can have somebody to just start the show. What's up? Who's up for the task? Yeah, exactly. I need a co-host, right? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That would be great. Lincoln Level said, "Yes, Miss Joette, you host today." Miss Joette say, "Did you just wake him, Will?" Nah, Jay's awake. He said he isn't feeling good. Looks like another no show. I will talk to you all later. You dig? I'm out. Looks like another girl TKO. Dre Fine as hell be on in a minute. I just talked to him. Oh no, really? Damn, why don't he just not do it? Actually, that's probably what he was gonna do. Nah, I wouldn't just not try, at least not try to, but just moving slow, man. That's all. All righty, all righty, all righty. The Rise podcast said no show last night and late this morning. Jay about to get the boo bop bam put on him. Right, Miss Just do say, "I'm thinking about a little breakfast. You need some real Circe tea, brother." Or I don't know what did he mean, spicy or Circe? I don't, if it's Circe, I don't know what Circe is. Remo say, "Senior, I can't even buy no breakfast. Fussing with Calvin ass last night. I'm on water and peanuts. Damn it." Oh my goodness. What did Calvin say last night? Start talking that turmeric. It's amazing. Taking that turmeric. It's amazing. Yeah, we got plenty of it here too. Kareem Hassan, the mayor, is in the building, man. How you doing today, man? Definitely condolences to your wife's sister, man, to your whole family, man. Yeah, I hate to see anybody pass away. It's just, man, the emotions that go through you just be uncontrollable, man. So if you need anything, I'm here for you, big bro. He said, "Good morning, all hardcore family. My wife's sister passed away Thursday, and my wife's been going through it, and I got her back 100%. So please don't think I'm gone anywhere. Love ya." Nah, we got you back, homie. We definitely got your back, man, for sure. Got your back. Miss Joette says, "So sorry for your loss, Kareem. William Old School gives you praises up." Mrs. Just do say, "William Old School, peace and love." Rise Podcast win. Rise Podcast say, "Remo." Miss Joette, peace and love for Mrs. Just Do. Good morning, Joette. Thank you. Hope you have a great day also. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You see the title of the day. Is Devin Haney overlooking Regis? Prograis? What y'all think? Let's talk about it. Do y'all feel though? It just seems like he's just way too cocky to me, man. Like this fight is just gonna be a walk in the park for him. And maybe so, but I don't think so. I just don't get that vibe. I just I'm telling you, man, Regis is not gonna lay down for this kid, man. And and I can see Devin winning. I can't argue on that. But I'm trying to tell you, I do not feel like it's gonna be just a easy win. It's gonna be a Spence Crawford. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that whatsoever. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I mean, paper wise, you always go with who's the better boxer. You did. And he's young, you know what I'm saying? So that's a mark toward him, you did. You know what I mean? He controls distance a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? He uses feet a little bit more properly. You dig? So he got those things, but we talking about two world champions, champions against champions. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that became world champion twice, two times. Yeah, he came back, man, and became world champion again. So it ain't just champion of America, we talking champion of the world. So normally when you get to the elite level, everybody's just one step or a hair uh, close and beating each other. You know what I'm saying? The levels actually start matching up. Now, like I said, Regis is 35 years old. And Devin was 25 or 26 now, something like that. I'm not sure exactly how old he is, man. Exactly. Champion of the world, Craig. Ant McQueen has entered into the building. So I just don't feel like it's just going to be one of them lay down type of things, man, or that I don't believe that Devin is levels ahead of Regis, man. But man, the way he talk, and I guess he's selling the show. He's selling the show. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little biased on this one. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's exactly what it is, man. And it's interfering in my thought pattern. Yeah, biasness will do that to you. Fender Bender has entered into the building. Edward Morris has entered into the building. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I appreciate everybody that did stay, man, and actually waited for me to come in the building, man. And it warms my heart just to know that you all just be here for me, and I appreciate that. So I don't take that lightly, man. Uh, like I say, I didn't do the show yesterday because I wasn't feeling well, and it's lingering into the day. My mother cussing me out by not going to the doctor, but yeah, I'm definitely going to say I got a little hissing. Let's see if I can change that. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna move some buttons around, and hopefully the hissing goes away. Is that better? Is that better? Y'all let me know. Okay, bad. I don't know what I did. I just touched a bunch of different things and moved them different ways. So, the Fred Sanford model. Yeah, I forgot where I was at. But yeah, like I know at least was saying biasness can affect your thoughts sometime. But I don't know. I think we're really gonna get a good fight, man. And I think me personally, if Regis doesn't do what I heard they've been saying they're going to do, because they've been saying that they're going to fight skill for skill. Yeah, so that's telling me that you're. Let me turn my fan on. That's telling me that you're thinking about boxing. You're thinking about boxing this guy. Yeah. You're thinking about boxing him, and I don't think that's the antidote for this fight. I think you need to be rough, tough, rumbling, making him uncomfortable. I'm talking about welcoming his ass to 140. Yeah, welcome him. Welcome to 140, man. Yes, indeed. I'm talking about you seen how Broner left when he was fighting Madonna, man. Yeah. They was walking the boy out like this, and he was looking bad. Yeah. Even if you lose, make sure it look like you won. You did. Yeah. Put them hands on them, feet, boo bah bang, everything. Be dirty, man. It's boxing. And to the ref call it. But is the hissing gone, y'all? Let me know if the hissing is gone. D1 say good morning, salute. You're doing good. Work on your channel, bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I see that fight won't be skill versus dog, and I'm a dog, but Regis is fighting Dev where Dev master at. This is for Regis. Regis definitely can't box with Devin. He just has to fight. Mr. West say, D1, good morning. Regis putting out smoke and mirrors. He will cut the ring off and give Devin hell against the ropes. Hypothetically, Jay, what happens with Devin if Regis pull off the upset? Wow. Yeah. He pulls off the upset, man. Him and Billiam, man, they go into a hole like how a ostrich puts his head in the hole. Yeah. It's gonna be bad for him, especially the talk that we hearing, man. Goodness gracious. Gregory Pratt said the disadvantage is for reasons. I agree. I can't argue with you whatsoever. You did. First of all, we always say it's a young man's game. Ain't that what we always say? It's a young man's game. Station break me, y'all, please. Linger Level said, I'm putting some money on Haney. Really do believe he will win this fight easily. Fender Bender said, the problem with Devin is they have an agenda to get him to be the next star. So you have to beat him in the whole boxing, the whole boxing organization. You cannot leave it in the ring. Miss Joette Senior, I will be happiest woman in Canada. Hold on, I ain't doing it in my voice. Senior, I will be the happiest woman in Canada if that happens. D1 say, Aunt, good morning, homie. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, I just I just don't see it being a wash, man. You know. But hey, it's gonna play very important role on how you live, man, and if you've been doing, you know, everything you're supposed to do outside the ring, man. That's outside the ring is so important in what goes on in the ring. You did? Yeah. Because outside the ring will tell on you inside the ring. It will, it will definitely play a very important role, man. Yeah, so you know, if you out there drinking, smoking, and half training, and the ring will tell on you. You better believe it. The ring will tell on you. So you know, those are the factors, man. Sometimes when we look at who we think going to win or lose, man, we don't take in that's not the word I'm looking for, but you know what I'm trying to say. We don't use that in perspective. You did. We only know what we know. Some of the other stuff we don't know. We don't know how they living and things of that nature. We got a new guy in the building. Definitely got a new guy in the building. Bobby Martin. We want to welcome Bobby Martin into Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, Bobby. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Bobby Martin into Hardcore's Hangout. Y'all make sure that y'all give him definitely a warm accordion welcome up in here. Yes, indeed. Because we family here, my brother. We the cheers of boxing, and family do fuss. You did. Yeah. We just don't fight. All righty. And his first chat is, no one wants to see at UD, and that's all Devin came to do. Yeah. That's that Floyd Mayweather's special right there. I'm just going to win. I'm just going to win. Without a doubt. D1 said, me either. Regis might not win, but this shit ain't going to be a wash in no way. And if anything, we're going to know about what Devin really is. I got a thousand on Regis with the R's. Woo-wee. He said he got a thou wow on that thing, man. I know that's right. Do your thing, D1. Alex Dominette has entered into the building. Salute, good morning to everyone. Haney is working with Roach, and that's going to help him to have a better offense. Not to mention his power may increase too. Yeah, only thing about that. Now, I feel though that Roach is good. I don't take that nothing away from him. World class champion, trainer, and everything. But you know what? For that stuff to settle in, it doesn't happen in one camp. When you get a new trainer, this, that, and the third, it doesn't just happen overnight. You did. That stuff has to become part of his DNA, man. So I think it really takes about 3 to 4 fights before he really gets to doing what that actual trainer really wants him to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. At this point, he's just learning on the job. They fighting what? Well, they got 2 months. They really did a lot of time with this fight, man, because shit, it's been announced. And what we in? We in October? Yeah. So October, November, December. Yeah. So they got time, but they still don't have enough time for that trainer session to set into you the way it really needs to be. Now, I could be wrong. I'm just an old dude that's talking to a square box, man. You dig? Yeah, I'm just going by past experiences of what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit. Yeah. Cash Sports said facts. Boxing is a sport you have to live. Exactly. That is so important, Cash Sport, because it will tell on you. It'll tell on you bad, man. Yes, indeed. Because you can't play boxing. It ain't a team sport. It's not a team sport. And it's all about you, man. Yeah. It is all about you. For sure. It's all about you, man. And it's just like what I tell you about that bank account, man. Is what you get in it, what you put in it, is only what you're going to get out of it. Yeah, when you're a little younger, man, you can get over with a lot of stuff, because especially if you're real naturally talented, you did. But I'm gonna tell you something. You can be as naturally talented as you want. If you are not putting in that road work, yeah, that conditioning, that jumping the rope and all that stuff, man, let me tell you something. It will tell on you. One thing that will make a very skillful fighter get beat up by a guy that not even half his skills is conditioning. Yeah. You have to be conditioned, well conditioned, man. That's so important. And you know, one guy said, trainer, what was Shane Mosley trainer name? The guy that passed away, Muslim guy. Somebody help me out with his name right now in the chat, please. I cannot think of his name, but you all have his picture, and he was Bernard Hopkins' trainer as well. He said, man, the Mayweather's biggest gift, Mayweather's biggest attribute was Mayweather's conditioning. Yeah. Mayweather was so heavily conditioned, man, that's why he always said, I will drown you. You did. He would say, I would drown you, because he keeps stepping up the pace. He keeps stepping up the pace. That's why when Floyd was in his gym, he would cut the bell off. He would cut the bell off, and y'all would just be rumbling until somebody stopped. Technically, it's illegal. You did, yeah. But who's telling? Who's telling? So it is what it is, man. But yeah. That conditioning, man, is so important, man. I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the things that really messed up Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder didn't like the run or none of that type stuff, man. You dig? He had that equalizer. Yeah. He knew he had Thor's hammer, and he knew eventually he was going to catch you with it, and you was going to timber. Yeah, timber. He knew you was going to go down. So conditioning plays a very, very important role, man. And if you're not doing that conditioning, man, you could be one of the best fighters out of there, man. You got a dude that's been putting in his work and doing what he's supposed to. And every round he's stepping up that tempo, man. Yeah. He gonna succumb you for sure. He definitely is. He definitely is. Senior said, my Bobby Martin is my uncle on my sister, brother, cousin, step, nephew, little cousin side. What up, unc? Alex Dominic say, if Haney changes lateral movement for angles followed by combinations, some of that Roach does very good, then I would have to say Regis is in big problems. Appreciate that, Alex Dominic. For sure. This is why Shakur has changed up his style. He is stopping his opponents. Appreciate that. I always bet on the underdogs. Yeah, I like betting on the underdogs too. Bobby Martin say, thanks, Hardcore and crew. Tim Layton say, Jay, I hope you feel better. Appreciate that, man. It's all love. I'm tough as a shoe iron or whatever they say, pig iron or whatever. Forward tough, man. So I will prevail. It just got me moving slow. Right now. I don't know if it's something dealing with the blood pressure, the diabetes, or I don't know. But hey, whatever it is, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Cat Sports say, Bobby Martin, welcome to the Hangout. Fender Bender. Also, what's up to all our regular hardcore degenerates? I don't know. Who you talking about, Fender Bender? Who you talking about? It seems like everybody is normally not in here all at the same time. Yes, indeed. It depends on the guy. We saw Chris Eubank Jr. looks like a different guy in one fight. Yeah, you talking about him and Bomac, huh? Good point. It's always it's always the 1 percentile. Yeah, always. He might be a guy that pick up stuff quickly, or maybe we're just so goddamn happy to get away from Roy Jones that he was willing to do anything. I think the 4-score lesson will come in and play. Not my fighter, but he will control the distance on Regis. Yeah, definitely will control the distance. And Regis gonna have to still find a way to get in. Yeah. Might have to take a few or two to get in. Might have to take it to a few, And if Devin ain't cracking, it is what it is. Yeah. D1 say he weighs 175 effing pounds on any given day of the week. Snack helps him shave that weight. I don't know what's in that snack, boy, but I tell you what, he got some good vitamins in that snack pack. Yeah, 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 yes, indeedy, man. Some real good engineered stuff. Roach Roach fighters have been getting worked over these last couple of years. Regis has been getting some tips from Roberto Duran. Mm-mm. One of the greatest. One of the greatest. D1 says Victor Conti says road work doesn't work. Got to do sprinting training and fast twitch training. Yeah, but I understand that. But that ain't gonna get you no conditioning. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got fast twitch muscles, exactly, and that's just firing. I know they call it the HITT program when you're doing it, but you got to do both. Because let me tell you something: a sprinter ain't gonna beat a 404 a 440 runner in a quarter mile. Yeah, 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 or a half mile or anything like that. You need in boxing, you need conditioning. You can sprint all you want, Jack. That ain't gonna give you no good condition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you go in them 12 rounds, you gonna need that conditioning, man. That's just my opinion, man. I ran track and field and everything, man. But I just try and tell you, man, you gonna need something in that tank. You're gonna need something in that tank. And I just feel those sprints. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sprints gonna have you firing and everything, but I just don't think it's gonna help you in the 12th round, the ninth round, them championship rounds, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's when the miles kick in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's when the miles kick in. Finna Bender, our hardcore pockets are light. Make sure to hit the like button. Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely hit the appreciation button, man. That's so important, man. Yes, it's free too. It's free. It's free. It's free. Bobby Mon said, I agree, Harpo. Just because he's bulked up does not mean all of a sudden he will have power. That's yeah, and we didn't seen it. Hey man, look how strong Sean Porter used to look. Man, you throw Sean Porter a punch a tree down, man. But yeah, he wasn't hitting on nothing, man. Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more has entered into the building. Good morning, my brother, man. Yeah, Nassim Richardson. Exactly, man. That's my guy, man. I met him only one time, man. I met him in Atlantic City, and we were about to both leave, man. And I talked to him briefly for about 5 minutes. And just in that 5 minute of time, you can tell that he was just a beautiful person, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think he passed away that next year, but he was a beautiful person, man. From what I gathered, man, and hell of a trainer, hell of a trainer, man. He was the one that found out that boy had plaster in his hand wraps. Yeah, 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 yeah. He found that out, man. He exposed them. He exposed them. Yes, he did. For sure. Appreciate that, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Yes, indeed. That man over there, man, is just a whole set of encyclopedias when it comes to boxing, man. Wealth of knowledge, man. Wealth of knowledge. And if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do so. Govern yourselves accordingly. You know how we do. Lincoln Level said, totally agree with you, Ant. It can change overnight, all about the person. Yeah, I could believe that. Yes, indeed. But it seems like the majority normally rules. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. D1 say Bruce Gas. Good morning, Triple OG. Triple OG. I think Roach will teach him to sit down on his punches properly. Al Booger. Say what up, chat. What up, Jay? What's up, Al Booger? Tim Layton said, water, water, water. I'm a Regis supporter and feel like if Regis don't come in there to rough up Devin, he will be in trouble because Devin will outbox him. I 100% agree with being in boxing. I second that. Yes, indeed. Do we have a third? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it, man. 100%, man. He gonna need a rough fight. Yeah, he's gonna have to be rough. He's gonna have to be rough and tough. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. That's right, Miss Jess. Do smash the appreciation button. It's free. It's free. I guarantee you, if you hit that button, they will not charge you. They will not charge you if you hit that appreciation button. You got my 100%. If they do charge you when you hit that appreciation button, you let me know and I will pay back to you what they charge you. D1 say if he tries to sit on his punches, there's just something else in his punch that nobody sees, breaks the energy from the bottom of his foot to the end of his fist. Being in Miss Joette say, being in boxing, I hope everything is working out good for your son. Have a great day, man. That's beautiful. That's what and see, that's hangout material right there, man. You did. I like stuff like that, man, because that's family, man. Checking up on family. I appreciate that without a doubt, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah. That's intimate. I likes that, man. You dig? We pray that his son is doing well and things work out for him. I really appreciate that. I do. Stuff like that touch me different, man. You know what I mean? I believe in family. I believe in real friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't. I try not to use them words loosely, man. I really don't, man. My circle is so damn small, real small. Lincoln Level said we can all agree to disagree, but I can't see Regis beating Haney. Nah, I can't agree on that. I can see it happening. You dig? It just won't happen with trying to box him. D1 say, shit, that snack ain't no joke. I'm 40 years old, got me springing out of the bed like a spring chicken. Oh, yeah? You take that snack? Sure, I'm gonna have to get me a bottle of that. They got him jumping out the bed like a spring chicken. Give me some of that, man. I have to order me some snack. I ain't getting tested. Lincoln, I can see either guy winning this fight, said Aunt McQueen. Booger D1 say the regulator. D1 said Al Booger, Al Boogs. I've heard that shit since a pup, homie. Al Booger say hit high intensity interval training. Exactly. Yeah, I gotta find my glasses, boy. No, seemed like from last week to this week, visioning got worse. It's one thing to mimic a style of fighter, but it's another to mimic the fighter. You can learn to peekaboo style, but that don't make you Mike Tyson. Ooh. Ooh. Fender Bender said a lot there. Say that don't make you no Mike Tyson. Yeah, I ain't seen another Mike Tyson yet. I ain't seen nobody that ferocious come through yet. I ain't seen nobody that ferocious that scared guys before they even got in the ring. D1 said, I don't know, man. I know how my son trains, and it was sprinting. It was sprinting, never no long distance running, short interval sprint training. Is it, and it helps him go all the rounds? Is he a pro fighter? He's doing 12 rounds. Ebony Morris says facts. Al Booger said it's automatic, D1. Bobby Martin said, I agree, brother. Regis has to make it ugly and take the risk. Make Devin fight. Yeah, he got to take Devin somewhere he hasn't been at before. That's what I'm saying. He got to take him to a place where, there's no familiarity at, where, he hasn't been at in a fight. And I'm talking about being roughed up, you know what I mean? Using the shoulder on him, everything, man. Yeah. It is what it is, man. You gotta make them tender, man. Yes, indeed. See what's in them. It might be a monster inside of there. We don't know. Yeah. But we haven't seen what he does, man. Does he unrattle, or does he just step it up to another level? You dig? And then if he steps it up to another level and gets with the get down, oh my goodness, that's scary. Yeah. Because when you, when you take a fighter there, man. Is one or two things that they do, man. Is one or two things that they do. Yeah. They cow down, or they match your energy. They step it up and say, oh, this is what you want to do. Yeah, so we got to find out what's, he might wake up something in Devin. It might be a young rumbler in there. We don't know. But that's what he gonna have to do, man. He got to take him to unfamiliar territory and see how he deal. Yeah. You know how they throw you in the water and you ain't never swam before? Yeah, you got to make a decision, swim or die. Yeah. And I think that's what I think that should be the game plan for that fight, man. Yeah, he's welcome him. You got to welcome him to your division. You got to welcome him. You got to welcome. Because me personally, I think that's the only chance he has to win. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, and I have been wrong before, and I will be wrong 100,000 more times before I die. You did, but sometimes a broken clock works twice in a day. You did, yeah. At least that's what they tell me. You gotta make it ugly, man. The dude coming in your division, you're the champion of the world. Yeah. He already calling you sweet. Because he's coming up in your division. No tryout fight, tune up or anything, just to get acclimated into 140. He's going into 140 and saying, you know what? I want you. I think you are the low-hanging fruit in this division. That's what he is saying, man. He is saying you are the low-hanging fruit of this division, and I'm coming to take your scraps from you. Yeah, because you don't deserve them. That is what Devin Haney is saying to this guy, man. Yeah. That is what he's saying, man. When he comes up from a lower division, and the first person you want to challenge is the champion of the world in this division. So he has no respect for him, man. He feels though that he can beat him. You did. He's the low-hanging fruit. He didn't come in there and say, I want to fight Sabril Matias. He didn't say that. Nah, he's not fighting Tio. Nah. You see who he want. He want Regis. Regis is 35 years old. People weren't impressed with his last fight against what was Zorilla. People wasn't impressed. So he said, you know what? That's the belt we got right there. Yeah. That's the crack in the division. That's how we getting in, man. And I ain't going back and forth with you about it. What we got going on in the chat? And Roy is definitely a terrible trainer. Amen. And the boom shagalaka to that. I second that. And I'm pretty much sure we got a third and a fourth on that motion. Yo, when I seen him have Chris Eubank doing the rooster dance one day, man, I about died laughing, man. It was so funny. I know some of y'all seen that short, man. In the video, man, they was working the line, you know, the line that goes down. Yeah, they working the line and they got the music going on and I'm like, come on, you are not training this guy, man. You teaching him the latest dance, man. Yeah. Then they got Jamal down there training with him. Lord have mercy. Yeah, excellent fighter. I just don't think and another thing, nobody can fight like Roy Jones because Roy Jones did everything backwards, man. He didn't follow no rules of boxing, man. He was so athletic, man. He was so athletic. He was getting away with a lot of wrong shit he was doing, man. But he was so quick and athletic, he got away with it, man. And it went against the norm, man. So it was befuddling people, man. Yeah. Lincoln Level says, Ant-Man, are you a betting man? Have got Haney by decision. Miss Joette, I love both of these. I love both of those, Ant. Laugh my ass off. I thought the same thing, a long distance as well. And with shortened intervals, they're saying that the long distance hurts you in the long run. I've heard that as well. I done heard it all, man. I'm just old school, man. It's been working since the beginning of time. You know what I mean? All the guys, they ran. You dig? And it helped them in them 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But yeah, because I was around for the 15 rounders. Yeah, I was around for the 15 rounders, man. And them guys, Sugar Ray Leonard, man, Sugar Ray Leonard knock you out in the 15th round. Yeah, stepping his game up and everything. But I'm more than sure it's truth to both of them things. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah. Because they also say that HIT program, man, is more effective for you losing weight as well. Yeah, and trimming down. So I have heard that. You did. And you see a lot of people in the gym, man, on the treadmills doing 9,000 miles an hour for about 15, 25 seconds. You did. So yeah. I'm more than sure that there is some attributes in it. And I know it's some attributes in running and getting them legs ready for that long haul, man. Yes, indeed. It definitely worked for Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, and so many more, man. So I'm pretty much sure we all are right in some fashion or form, man. There's always something better. There's always something that can help. Yeah. I'm pretty much sure that those high intensity is going to make you more explosive. Yeah, it would have to, man, because it's training the fast twitch muscles. I totally understand it. Like I said, I ran track. I studied that sports medicine and all that type and all that. And they talked about the fast twitch muscles and the slow twitch muscles. And you develop your slow twitch muscles when you're doing long distance running. And when you're doing sprints, it's developing the fast twitch muscles and all that. Yeah. So it's definitely going to make you explosive. I was a long jumper, man. So I had to develop my fast twitches. Yeah, because I had to be powerful. I had to take off. So yeah, I totally understand it. Boss Dog has entered into the building. What's up, Boss Dog? How you feeling today, my brother? In the building, 10-4 on that. Good to see you. Always good to see you, Boss Dog. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Cat Sports says it's going to be interesting to see Ryan December the 2nd in his first fight with Derek James. Yeah, everybody's emphasizing on that, man. Because, yeah, Derek having a rough year, man. But, hey, it is what it is. They all get it, man. But, you know, we're in a world now that we're just so critical. Yes, it did. You got to be perfect on everything you do now. If you ain't perfect, man, they down on you bad, man. Yeah. You love you when you're up, tear you down when you're down, man. Yes, indeedy, man. It's no yeah. You got to be the best all the time, especially when you're in this fishbowl. Yeah. When you're in this fishbowl, man. Yeah. You got to be perfect. But my thing is, you got to be perfect for imperfect people. You heard me? Let me say that one more time. You have to be perfect for imperfect people. Yeah, that want you to be perfect, but doesn't hold themselves to the same standards. But yeah, so basically what they're saying is they feel though that you're better than them, and that's why they hold you in such of a higher standard. You did. Yeah. Hey. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. What else y'all got going on? What else y'all got going on? Aunt McQueen, Al Booger, great interview for sure. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? Always like listening to Nazim interviews. Wise guy. Yeah, I love Nazim. Yes, and he was so intelligent, man. Yeah. He was so intelligent. Fender Bennett said, hold out on the boxing news for a few minutes, Jay. I got to get some gas. Don't want to miss it. We got you. We got you, Fender Bender, man. I won't put out no boxing news. That's my guy right there. You gotta love Fender Bender, man. Yes, indeed. A day oneer, man, that's always been around, man. Yes, indeed. Always there, man. And I got so many of y'all in here that are day oneers, man, or first moners, or whatever, man. You did. We've been in existence now and in the hangout. I guess, let me see, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, we're in our 5th month right now. Y'all see me count on my fingers. You seen me. So what? I still count on my fingers. I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I still do it now. I got a lot of imperfections. So there you go. Yes, indeed. I told you. I never claimed to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. Nope. I leave that to y'all. I leave that to y'all. I ain't the dullest, but I definitely ain't the sharpest. Yes, indeed. You can do a lot with a butter knife, Jack. You better believe it. You better believe it. For sure, for sure. D want to say I ain't never been a fan until I never been a fan of Ryan until he fought Tank, and now I'm a fan of his, and I want him to do well. I'm dying to see what he looks like. Okay, okay. Yeah, Al Booger say I might have to get me some snack. You and me both, Al Booger. I just got to figure out which one is going to be best for me. It's engineered, baby. It's engineered. Aunt McQueen said, Lincoln, nah, not a betting man whatsoever. Just watching film on both guys, and I don't see a huge disparity in skills. That's other way, a huge disparity. I tell you, that boy just too smart, man. I can't even think the last time I used the word disparity, this year or last year. Gregory said, Dev won't need power to beat Regis. I'm betting on footwork, distance, and the ability to turn his opponent. Listen to this man speak. It's crazy because I love to see Regis win, but if he don't KO Dev, the odds is against it. Well spoken, young fella. Well spoken. Amen. And the boom shagalaga to that, and the church has spoken. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, but he definitely going to have something. He's definitely going to have something to keep Regis off of him. You did. That's one thing about Floyd. I always go back to Floyd because I feel though that he's one of the best boxers that ever did it, man. Yeah. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it. Yeah, but he still had that pop to keep you off of him. He had that pop, you did, that kept you honest. Yeah. He had that pop to keep you honest, to keep you off of him. You did, and I appreciate that. Okay, we got a new guy in the building. Not new to boxing because I've seen this person many times before, but it's their first time in the hangout. So we want to welcome Scale Sculptory. I can't say that. Scale Sculptory into Hardcore's hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mama. Other than that, hey, everything else is fair game. I want to welcome Scale. I said it the first, Sculptory into the hangout. And the first chat is, hey, Hardcore, do you think Regis will cut the ring off on Hangman? As my favorite cartoon used to say, it's possible. It's possible. He's going to definitely need it. He's going to definitely need to be able to cut the ring off and get Devin in them corners, man. Yes, indeed. And let him go. Let him go. But trust and believe, this kid is a big old kid. So if he could use his physicalities, man, that's going to be important for him as well. Yes, indeed. Because man, when they were standing against each other, man, yeah. It was definitely a big size difference. But hey, size don't mean nothing when it comes to rumbling. Yeah. Tank show us that all the time, don't he? Yeah. Tank be taking them down. Aunt McQueen say Regis is a bit more capable of boxing than what he's given credit for. I agree to that. It ain't like, hey, you ain't get this far, and he started late. So he didn't get this far and start late and be able to be world champion of the world. It just don't happen like that. Y'all got to keep that in mind, man. Yeah. I think sometimes y'all throw away these accomplishments and the things that people did to get where they're at. Yeah. That man started late in what you consider boxing. Yeah, and took it all away, man. So I'm gonna tell you, man, that ain't something to Wixie Dixie to. And if so, well, one of y'all get out there and try it now. William Old School, salute, brother. He just talking shit, bro. He's going to work just as hard as he always does. We got a new guy in the building. Camden Haynes has entered into the hangout. We want to welcome Camden Haynes to Hardcore's hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We want to definitely welcome you into the hangout. We only got one rule in here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We welcome Camden Haynes into the hangout. I don't think Devin jab is going to be enough. Okay. Tell us why. Let us know why, Camden. Aunt McQueen, sharp puncher. The Rise Podcast say, skirl. Aunt McQueen, and his willingness to counter as often as opportunities were presented. Ligon Level say, thought you were a sprinter, Miss Joette. Did not know you were a long distance runner, girl. Scale Sculptory say, much love, Hart. I found out about you from the Rise Podcast. Yeah, that's where I be seeing you at all the time. I knew where you was coming from. Yes, indeed. You're there all the time. So like I said, you ain't new to boxing. You was just new to the hangout. I see you over there all the time, and I appreciate you migrating to come see what we got going on over here. Definitely. You'll find a lot of your compadres over here. Exactly, because we all travel in the same circle, basically. Yeah. We all travel in the same circle, without a doubt. I brought my two people. Did y'all shout out to Cosmic Lando and Scale Sculptory for coming through? Now, I didn't see Cosmic Lando. Oh, that was the other day, right? Was that yesterday, Senior? Because if Cosmic Lando was here yesterday, I do remember calling that name out. So yes, for sure. And we appreciate you, senior. Without a doubt, man. You know, I don't care what everybody else say about you, senior. You're all right guy with me. That's right. Remember, senior challenged all of us to bring 2 people in this week into the hangout, man. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I got to work on getting my 2 people in this week, and I will. And I will. Yes, indeed. So I hope everybody else governs themselves accordingly. And everybody brings in 2 more people to become subscribers, not just to show up. Hopefully they become subscribers, man. But I guess that's my job to help that hopefully we can win them over. We can win them over to become subscribers, and that will be great. We got to hit 5,000. We got to hit 5,000 this month, man. Yeah. We got to hit 5,000 this month, man. Yeah. The pace is slowed down, but we got to speed it back up. Camden Haynes say, I don't think Devin will be able to handle Regis power. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. Who has been the biggest puncher that Devin has fought so far? Someone in the chat tell me. Who do you think has been the biggest puncher that Devin has fought so far? Devin just needs to be sharp. He should be fine. Aunt McQueen say, Camden Hayes, it remains to be seen. Dev has shown a better beard than what we've been given credit for, albeit against a smaller guy. Yeah, gotta attenuate some of his tendencies in these types of matchups. All international home, Scales Corporatory says. I never gave an F for what nobody thought anyway, and you shouldn't. Yeah, and you shouldn't, because you would drive yourself crazy because they talked about Jesus, so you ain't got a chance, my friend. Yes, indeed. There he is. My California Connect is in the building. He says, salute hardcore and the ones in the chat. Yo, for all my kin folks that rock heavy with me, here's my telephone number, is my contact line. Okay. Yeah, you're going to get a bunch of people calling you acting crazy, man, because them ain't just us family giving it to you, giving the number to. This goes to the world, Craig. Yeah, people going to be trying to sell you stuff and everything, man. Yeah. They're going to turn you into a 976 line. I hope not. I hope not. I'm just trying to get them here. The rest is up to you. I can bring them to the water. You got to get them to drink. Amen and a boom shagga lagger to that. Well, if I can keep you here, I think I'm doing okay. What's up, Just Do Boxing? Good to see you, my guy. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see you in the building. But I tell you what, man, I'm going to I'm gonna drop a link. What do y'all want me to do? Drop a link or free smoke line? Y'all tell me what y'all want. Drop a link or free smoke line. Now, whatever I do now, I need y'all to participate, or it ain't no use of dropping it or putting it on there, man. So let me know which one y'all want to do, because I know Remo said, man, he got some stuff he need to get off his chest, man. So yeah. Y'all let me know which one y'all want to do, man. Y'all want to drop the link, or do you want me to put the free smoke line on? Talk to me quick before I forget, because y'all know I forget quick, man. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Okay, everybody's saying Lenars. Who you think hits harder between Lenars and Regis? Thomas Hill said they already do that ish already, Jay. Okay. You had that big woman named Bertha give you a call, breathing heavy. Oh, Big Bertha gonna give you a call, boy. I seen your number on the internet. Wanna know what it do. Oh, Big Bertha gonna give you a call, boy. Scale Sculptor said free smoke line. Okay. Drop and Aunt McQueen say drop the link. So we got one free smoke, one drop the link. I need a tiebreaker. Oh, Thomas Hill says drop the link. We got 2 links. Trying to make it fair. Regis hits harder. I agree. I think Thomas might not mind wrestling with big old Bertha. Bump no more with a big fat woman. Big Dose said the link. All right. Look like we get linkage. Yeah. Where my phone at, man? Where my telephone, man? Get uh-oh. I gotta figure out how to do this. My phone done died. My telephone has died. So I got to figure out how to do this, which I will. Because I normally use my phone to do this. Copy. And now I got to figure out how the hell do you put it in. This is not an Apple. My Apple computer, I know how to link dropping. I'm trying to figure out how to hit the, because my phone is dead. Hey, Kelly, can you bring me a charger down? Can you bring me your charger down? Because I need to plug my phone up so I can do something. Yeah, I don't know how to copy and print on this computer. I copied it, but now I don't know how to actually put it. I normally use my phone when I do this. I know you probably got to hit Control and something. Maybe it's Control and F7. That ain't it. Thank you, son. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is a fast charger, so it will charge relatively. I just need to get the phone on. Hold on 1 second while I plug this up. Control V. It's not an Apple, but I guess it's all the same. Let me see. Control V. Okay, that didn't work. This is a I don't know what is this thing. Microsoft. He said to Control V to paste. Yeah, that's what I did. Let me get it again. Invite. Copy. Okay. Control V. Yeah, that ain't work. But give me about 2 minutes and my phone to turn back on, and then I will paste it. Click the comment section to go to the edit and hit paste. Click the comment section. Yeah, I don't have anything to say paste, senior. And that's probably the V. Like I said, if this was my Apple computer, I know how to do it with my Apple, but I don't know how to do it with, like I say, 2 minutes and I'll be able to do it on my phone because I'm hitting Control V and that's not doing it. Oh, you know what? I understand what you're saying, senior. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Okay, got it. Bam! Y'all smart, man. Y'all way too smart for me. Y'all way too smart. That came from Senior, too. Go ahead, Senior. Yes, indeedy, man. That boy, I tell you, boy. That boy seems to amaze me every day. There it is. The link is in the chat. Now, let me see. Can I highlight it? Shit, there it is, man. Yeah. There you go. Hey, one thing about this old dog, he willing to learn new tricks. That's yeah. You can teach an old dog, but it's up to him if he actually willing to learn. Yeah, I did it. That's what happens when you have a multitude of great minds, man. Yeah. You can get anything done, man. Like I said, I never claimed, when I first started this computer stuff, man, I knew how to turn it on. I knew how to turn it on and search. That was it. I've came a very long way, baby. Yeah. I done came a very long way. So yes, indeed, y'all govern yourselves accordingly, man. The link is there. You want to come on up in the building? Let's rap a taste. While we do that, man, we're gonna welcome a new guy in the chat. We gotta welcome a new guy in the chat. We want to welcome Easy Ball or Ezzy Ball, one or the other. Forgive me if I said it incorrectly. But we want to welcome him to Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates, man, to get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, that we don't hit below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, easy ball, everything else is okay. His first chat is, nah, I don't think so. Regis doesn't offer much outside of his power. Never really shown any boxing skills. Wow. Okay. The Rise Podcast say, look at Big Dose. Goddamn, still on his billion shit. What Big Dose say? Jay, you probably don't remember. I'm the first one that showed you how to do that. Laugh out loud. Well, how to do the copy and paste? I don't. But not to say that you didn't, because I tell y'all all the time, talk to me quick before I forget, man. Information in, information out, man. I only hold but so much. But if you did, I thank you, Big Dose 513. Yes, indeed. I do appreciate you. Yo, you notice you never really see Big C until Haney or Tank has a fight, or right after their fight, but especially Haney. Regis has just do boxing said Regis has shown the ability to box. The problem is going to be the feet, and speed will be a factor as well. We got somebody in the building. Big Dose 513.
Salute, man.
Salute. Thomas Hill. How you doing? Yeah, we got the usual suspects.
Yeah, I had to come up here, man, because your boy Big. I was just telling Senior because my man Just Do. Salute to the Just Do household. Man, he was shouting out the show last night. I was just thinking that, like, soon as either Devin or what's her name, Tank have a fight, like they get inundated over there with a lot of people that's coming over there to spread the propaganda. Big Dose. I ain't talking about you, bro. I know you're solid, dog, but there's a lot of people.
Okay.
Remo is in the building. What's up, Remo?
Remo.
I ain't a happy camper, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like that champion sweatshirt. That's the old school one right there.
The old one right there.
That's the old one with the extended hood. Yeah. I did a lot of crap. What? No.
Yeah.
I know I go. I'm from Brooklyn for real, man.
Yeah, boy. I had them in all colors, Jack. Yes, but I wore the black one more than any of them. What y'all got going on, man?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I can't stay on here for too long. I gotta go deal with the people. But tell you why I'm hot, Jay.
Talk to me.
It sounded so good, man. You know, inspirational and all that. Then he got on the rise and said, you know, it hurt my soul. That's my guy. You know what I mean? For the people and all that. Start taking this pit bull shit again. And I'm like, bro, Tank screams after every single fight. I just want to thank the people. I do this for y'all. And I'm like, bro. Continuously, he say, you know, nah, we don't want no pit bull. They said no, Tank don't want that. He keeps screaming about numbers. He keeps screaming about the country. The guy looked like shit on the big stage. They gave him an opportunity. He looked like trash. They keep talking about numbers. The people don't want that. Is Calvin the promoter? He's a trainer. He always said, when the name comes to my table, that's when I take care of things.
Damn.
Hey, for real, Calvin want that pit bull fight.
What happened to Remo? Remo got cut off.
Remo was in a bad area.
I know why Calvin want that pit bull fight again. He want that pit bull fight because he know if Tank had two hands, he would have knocked pit bull out straight up. So he want to go back and get that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, the Mexican fan base was acting like pit bull did something. But everybody that's really a fan of boxing know Tank whooped pit bull with one hand. But why we need to see that again? With two hands, he just gonna knock him out straight up. We don't want to see that again.
Hey, can I say something to y'all?
We don't want to see that again, man.
I want to say something to y'all real quick, y'all. Now, yesterday, man, shoot, I got a call from somebody very, 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 very high in PBC. And I asked him that question. And he said, I'm gonna be respectfully honest, Jay, that Pitbull was not on the table for this year. He was not on the table for this year, but he is on the table for 2024. You know, he said, so don't be surprised if we do see that. But he said that it wasn't, we wasn't having any plans to have him on the table for this year against Tank. It was another name that they was trying to get. You dig? And he said, and it wasn't Pitbull. I said, well, why did y'all put him on the Crawford Spence undercard? It looked like y'all was trying to showcase him. He said, we just felt, though, that it was going to be a good fight, but it ended up being a dud. You dig? And that's pretty much what he said, man. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. And I can't say no more than this. But like I said, I was on the phone with him for an hour. He said something's about to come down the pipe so huge that it's going to shut the door on all the competition. And we probably know about it within a week or two at the most.
When did you talk to him about this?
God damn, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
last night, and I'm talking about somebody that was somebody real high, and they said that, and Tank is going to be the one that's going to kick off all this new stuff that's about to jump off, man. But he says that it's going to be something high. He talked a lot of other stuff to me, but I can't talk about it because it's off the record. You dig? But they say that it is some stuff that's about to come down that's going to be real huge. And that's all I got to say about that. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all.
Okay, so it's gonna have to be huge if they go on and give us that pit bull fight first, because I definitely don't want to see that ish.
We already know Tank ain't gonna fight till next year. They already said that. So pit bull ain't on the schedule for this year, but he is for next year.
But remember we were having that Tank. Yeah, but at first it wasn't that Tank wasn't gonna fight till next. We just heard 2-3 weeks ago that Tank said that he gonna deal with his family. Prior to that, Calvin was talking about he about to drop a bomb on us about what's going down. And then about a week after that, Tank says, I'm not fighting this year. I'm going to do it next year. So that's something we just heard. We were talking about prior to all those conversations of what they were saying, that it wasn't Pitbull. They said it wasn't Pitbull at the particular time. That's all I'm saying, Big Dose.
Yeah, Big Dose. I know who it was at that particular time, baby boy. But that Mickey Freaky went up and got a fight with Regis. Wrong with it. What's wrong with it?
Don't tell Big Dose that. Don't tell Big Dose that.
Big Dose, your boy Daddy out there selling mug shots and giving happy Thanksgiving, and then that nigga Tank was free.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't agree with that, bro. I don't
don't
agree
tell
with
Big
that.
Dose that.
Yeah, I
He got
don't agree with that.
Nah, I just
Big Dose
messing
got to
with you.
report back
I
to
don't,
William at the end of the day.
That's
I
my
don't
guy.
Remo,
Big
my
Dose.
guy, Remo,
like
what's
that.
up?
I don't like
Man,
that. I
I
ain't.
mess with Big Dose. I ain't
Jay
gonna
just
lie
made
though.
me feel a little better. I ain't gonna lie. It made me feel a little
That's
better
what I'm
because I
talking
know
about.
from a even forget a sports aspect, from a business standpoint, you don't follow up no damn 1 point
Right,
whatever
yeah.
with people. Like that's not business savvy. You don't do that. And when you keep woofing to the people like that's supporting the fighter, you're the next big guy. You only follow up big fights with bigger fighters. Like say for instance, if you're not fighting the top name guy, like what Floyd did, he seen his little man AB get his ass beat. Maidana might not have been the next guy up, but he just beat the guy who had all the attention in a bad fashion. So guess what? I'm gonna show you how you really supposed to handle it. Pacquiao got beat up by who was that? The Ghost. He got slept or whatever the case is. He said, you know what?
Marquez.
I'm gonna go after that guy next. So it's
So
like,
who?
all right, I get it,
So
the
who?
countries or whatever, but the fights do matter.
If you can't get Devin and Shakur, who you want to take the fight?
If you can't get Devin and Shakur right now, give me Loma.
Give me Loma.
Hey,
Give me Loma.
as a matter of fact, Thomas Hill, I don't know if you know, but BoxRec used to have Shakur's mug shot as his picture on BoxRec, and
For real?
me
It's
and the
fucked
group,
up.
yeah, me and the group that I mess with petitioned to get that taken down. We the ones got that.
Big Dose, dog.
Good
Like
job,
again,
Big
I'm
Dose.
gonna
That's
say
what I'm
it,
talking
bro.
about.
I know
Good
you.
morning, all y'all. Good
I'm
morning.
never talking about you.
Yeah,
There's
D1.
some people that I rock
Well,
heavy with that I never talk
that was
about,
one
bro.
of the
But
weakest
Devin,
schools.
welcome D1. D1 is in the building. Welcome
What's up,
D1 to the
Triple
fam.
AG?
I'm
What's up with
gonna
y'all,
hop back
boys?
in the chat real quick, Jay.
oh, D1 over
Okay.
Quiet Storm over there. Okay, that's D1 right there.
No doubt. I don't know how to edit my. They won't let me fucking put on my photo.
Hey,
I don't know.
but for real, the Big Dose. It's some solid, just like it's some solid Crawford fans, bro, that just rock heavy with Crawford. Rick Timms is one that comes to mind, bro. That
Yep.
make you keep it down the line. I ain't got no problem with it. Just the people that be thinking like my man Crawford and my man Haney walk on water, and that make you freaking get up and he go to the bathroom just like we do. You
But
know?
nobody thinks that, Thomas Hill. Y'all just
Yeah,
think that
it's some of their fans
because
that
we
do.
don't go for the bull crap.
Big
We don't
Dose
go
a
for
real
the
one.
bull crap, bro.
Big
I mean,
Dose a real one.
so,
So so
Tank.
so
We can
so
say the same thing about Tank fans. We can say the same thing about Shakur fans. Every boxer got fans like that.
Yeah, it seems like Haney and Crawford got a whole bunch more, bro.
Yo, you know what I want to clear up?
That's only because you hate Haney so much,
I
man.
don't hate Haney, bro. I've never rooted
Let's.
against Haney.
Yo, I
Never.
want to clear this up.
Not
How's
never.
Devin got more haters than Tank? Tank has more haters than Devin has overall fans.
What?
Man.
Yes.
That's an
Man.
opinion, bro.
No, that's not.
Listen,
I
you
can't
guys
argue
run
with you
around
for a minute.
YouTube, like the one kid, I forget his name. It's all he does. Every chat I go into, he's just out there typing in all caps, hating on Tank, screaming that Devin's the most
Judah.
hated.
That's
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Look
Hold
at
on,
his
hold on,
chat
hold
and
on,
see Devin hate, bro.
fellas,
What are you
fellas,
talking
fellas,
about?
fellas,
In
fellas,
this
fellas,
very chat today,
fellas, fellas,
today.
hey, fellas,
Yo,
hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. What we ain't gonna do is talk about how many fans somebody got, how much
Yeah.
money we got, and all that stuff. We want to talk boxing and how we think somebody's gonna win a fight, and stuff like that. But
you got it.
we're not gonna get into all that. Who made this much money?
Yes, sir.
Who got more fans? Let's not do. We're not gonna do that. We don't do that over here, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We can talk about how Haney's gonna beat Regis. Let's talk about that. Or Regis gonna beat Haney. Let's
Regis
talk
gonna
about
beat
stuff like
Haney.
let's
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
talk
that.
about that.
Let's
Yeah,
break that.
I'm with
Y'all got some beautiful minds. Let's use it for that, okay?
Regis gonna break Haney down. That's what's gonna happen. You're
Why?
gonna see why,
Tell
because
me
you're gonna
why.
see why he had to shave down to 135. There's a reason a kid that big doesn't fight in a weight class where it's not killing him on the scale. Come on,
There's only one reason and one reason only, because he can't fucking keep them kids off of him, and he's gonna run into a whole bunch of shit at 140. He might get past Regis because he's the lowest hanging fruit, but the next one that they're talking about going after, Matthias, murk Devin, murk his ass, guaranteed.
Hey,
Valid
you know, I hear
point.
that all
Next,
the time, Jay.
Next. Go ahead, my brother. What you
Jay,
got?
I hear that all the time about Devin's weight, but he the only one ain't missed weight. That's all I gotta say about that.
Come on, man, you don't kill
As far
yourself.
as far as Devin and Regis, I think Devin gonna keep him off on with that jab. His footwork is way better. His speed is
It's
way
open
better.
stance.
Hey fellas, hold
My
on.
bad.
Hold on. Hey, if somebody's speaking, man, please don't cut him off. Everybody, let's respect each other. We all men in here. Let the man speak. And when he pauses, then cut in, okay? Please.
Got it.
Yeah, jab is way better. His speed is way better. His ring IQ is way better. Regis Prograis is a hell of a fighter, though. He got power. He got grit. He got heart. He got determination. He just don't have the skills. He don't have the skills to win. You know what I'm saying? Devin been doing this since he was a young pup. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Regis started late. Now, Regis did some phenomenal things. Being a late starter, man, being a two-time champion and stuff, man, that's hard to do. In boxing, bro, it's not easy. So you got to give Regis his respect, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think Devin is a much better fighter. He's a more complete fighter. That's all.
Next.
He is a more complete fighter than Regis, but I don't know if he goes undisputed and keeps knocking champs off at 140 like y'all say he's gonna do. He's very average. He's a very average boxer. That's why he boils down to 135, man. It's easy to see. He's got very little tools in his kit. He can't fight going backwards. He fights a half and half. He's not what you guys say he is, I promise.
Is this the next fight at 135 or 140?
Who? Dev? 140.
You keep saying he boils down to 135. Ain't
Yeah.
at 135 no more, bro.
Okay, well, he's going to boil down to 140. That kid weighs 175 pounds every single day of the week.
But yeah, he the only one ain't missed weight.
30 pounds.
Tank and Shakur has missed weight.
Yeah, because Tank was drinking, man. Cut that shit out. It was a rehydration why he missed weight. The IBF rules. Cut it out. He was drinking. He was a young man then.
He lost
Don't matter.
at 130 on the scales, right? Then at 135, he weighed at 130. He weighed in at 130.
No, he only missed 130. He made it the second time. He only missed at 130, bud.
Yeah, but they gave him 2 hours to make the weight.
So that's protocol. That's protocol. That's what they do. Obviously, if it wasn't protocol, why would who just get an extra hour? Okay, moving goalposts.
That's all that's important. He don't miss weight. All these other excuses, you just taking away from the young man.
All right, so it'll be all right for Canelo to go knock out middleweights just because he can make 160.
If he can make the weight, yeah.
No. You see your boy on the scale, damn near dead. Damn near dead. There's a fine line they straddle shaving that much weight.
All right, well, we kicking a dead horse right there, man. That's all old. He's at 140 now, and we gotta see what he's gonna do at 140.
Excuse me. Can I interject real quick?
Please.
Hey, fellas, I just want a quick question because I'm on Big Doe's ass right now. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Devin missed weight versus Loma twice. He had to re-weigh in twice. If I'm not mistaken, Big Doe.
9 times they said. The twice was for the public.
What did you see that?
No. But I'm just saying that's what was said. Did you see what happened with Tank?
I can't go off what was said, bro. I gotta.
All right, come on.
I'll Tank this weight.
Hey, all this is
going to go one time.
All this is going to do is back and forth, man. We're not going to get to no end point with that. We're not.
Don't let him spread no false news because Devin missed weight too.
Okay, well, I tell you what. Wait, let's not talk weight. Let's talk boxing, man. You dig? Let's talk about what they did in the ring, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, all that's gonna go into is a pissing match. I see it all the time, man.
Devin got.
I know you all are passionate about your guys, and I totally understand that, man. But all y'all gonna do is going back and forth, fussing at each
You
other,
got
and that ain't gonna get us nowhere, man. Come on, that ain't gonna get us nowhere.
Hey,
Loma
when
whoop Devin's ass.
Devin
Yep.
versus Tank though, this is my honest opinion, bro.
hell yeah.
And I always keep it 100, man. I try to. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
tell us why Devin beats Tank. Give me a breakdown on that, please.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this first. I believe that if Tank cannot catch Devin, right? If Tank can't catch Devin with that punch that knocked him out, then Tank loses. But if Tank can catch Devin with that punch, put him to sleep, Tank wins. I'm not gonna sit here and say Devin can't beat Tank or Tank can't beat Devin.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know what I'm
facts.
saying? I'm not gonna do that, bro, because they both excellent fighters. And I like Tank, bro. I like his fighting style. He got a hell of an IQ. He got power. He got speed. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the fight. I
Me
want to
too.
see those two fights so we can know who the best is.
Me too.
That's my
Everybody
whole
knows.
position.
And that's what it boils down to, man. We're so passionate, man, because we're not getting the fights that we want. And that's what got us so bottled up. Because if those fights happen, we wouldn't have to talk about what's about to happen. We'll see what didn't happen, and we can say, oh, okay, well, he is what he is. You did.
Facts, Jay.
So that's all it is, just bottled up stuff. You want my guy to fight your guy, you dig this, that, and right now it's all just hypothesis. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if Shakur can beat Tank. We don't know if Tank can beat Shakur. But hey, the person that loves Shakur say he punishes Tank. The person that loves Tank say he punishes Shakur. Me personally, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I'm a Tank guy. Y'all know that. But that is a 50-50 fight in my eyes. You did? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's what I think.
yeah.
I think he's super talented. I don't know if he's in any true 50-50 fights because they ain't gonna knock him out. Where you know what I mean? Where does it make it 50-50 skill versus skill? I think Tank can box with all of them. They can't punch with Tank. And that's why I picked Tank.
I call it 50-50 for the simple fact that Shakur has very good boxing talent. You dig? He controls
Very, very.
he
Here
controls
come on.
distance, he controls range and things that I call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying?
Me
And
too.
yeah, so I just feel though that's why I say 50-50. When you get to this elite level, nobody is normally a whole bunch of steps higher than the other guy, you know. So I that's why I call it 50-50. It could be 49-51. Somebody got some background noise. Somebody got background noise. Can you mute yourself? We got some back. Somebody got
That's
somebody
Senior
talking in
Cause.
the. Hey, senior, can you mute your mic? He might be talking to his supervisor or something. I don't know.
Sound like he at the gym.
Hey, somebody was just in the background. Can you come back in? I didn't get a chance to put you in. I apologize.
Devin got all them boxing skills that Shakur have too. I just I don't know if both there are 50-50s. That's all. Like you said, 51-49 with both of them. I think Devin beats Shakur though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what everybody else sees in Shakur. Very basic. He does the same three punch combo, sits in the pocket. He's right there, but he does got great upper body movement. That's the only elite thing about Shakur is his movement, the way he dodges punches.
I said
I'm a,
the same
I,
thing.
I, I've been hearing that he been dropping people in the gym lately, though. I have been hearing that.
Hey,
Matter of fact, he dropped one of y'all favorite fighters in the gym recently. That's in the 140 division. I ain't gonna say no names. I mean, in the 135 division, he dropped one of your favorite. Now y'all can do process of elimination on who's over there at that top ranked gym at 135. But they said he dropped him twice, and one time he made
Loma,
him sleep. I ain't gonna say who it is.
hey,
Loma.
you know what? When it comes to Shakur, I think his greatest asset is his offense. His timing is so off that it's hard. It's so hard to catch it, bro. You know what I'm saying? When
Yep.
when you think he just gonna be chilling, he's throwing punches. You know, he's throwing a jab. He's sticking it out there in your face. So he doesn't really have to do a whole lot of moving and defense for real. You know what I'm saying? Because he's too busy keeping you busy with his punches.
You know
That's
what
where he's special at. But when it comes to Devin, I think Devin do it all. Offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion, though. I don't see what people see in Shakur. I don't see what people see in Morrell. You know what I'm saying? Because they haven't proven themselves to me, in my opinion, yet. Now,
that's
do they
fair.
look like the goods? Yes, they do look like the goods. They do look like they could be the truth. But I haven't seen it yet. So I'm not going to crown them that like other people do. That's all.
Respect on that.
The last David Morrell fight, he nuked that kid. That was when I kind of got my eyes open to Dave Morrell. His very last fight, I said, okay, he might be something.
But who was that kid, though?
Yeah, I don't know. Falco, I think
That's
some
what I'm saying.
Falco.
Step up to the league level. Is he going to
He
do
said
the thing?
they said he's an Olympian and shit. They said he was the truth, some sort of, but he was old, some sort of opponent. He was supposed to be a step up.
He was an Olympian. He was definitely an Olympian. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And you don't get to the Olympics, man, and make it through the Olympics, man, without being some type of good. You did for sure.
Well,
You know.
well, well.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna chime in, man. First and foremost, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to my man that be on that big horse, giving us that big deal information. My main man, Jay Hardcore. Yeah. Shout out to the main man, Ant McQueasy, up in the studio about to make up mix session. Hopefully, we gonna do the
Okay.
breakdown. I invite all to come to the breakdown at the Casuals Corner. You see some good stuff, and then the last stuff we broke down. We seen some tendencies that Devin does possess, and definitely possesses them against left-handed fighters, southpaw fighters. That if Regis is on his game, gonna make it very difficult for Devin Haney. Likewise, Devin Haney does have excellent distance control, and if he is more educated with his jab instead of just using it out there just as like a distance finder, he can keep him off, and he can attenuate the distance better by keeping off combos and moving and sliding to the right. If he slides over sliding over to the left, your boy's right, because he don't want to slide to the left on Regis, because Regis is gonna be sitting there waiting for it. Regis is gonna have to attack the body, because Devin's gonna come in much bigger than he is. Because Devin's just honestly, he's a much bigger guy. Devin has extreme discipline, and that helps him up in the ring because he stays to his game plan. So it's always going to be difficult to beat people who are very disciplined and stick to what works best for them and what works best against them. So, Regis is definitely going to have to deal with that. He's going to have to deal with the fact that on top of that, he has shorter wingspan. So now he's going to have to put the pressure to him, but he's going to have to step to him effectively where he can't allow Devin to clinch, hug, or do anything to break his momentum. And likewise, when Devin's getting his stuff off, he's going to have to start sliding over to start giving him something different, a different angle to look at. But I think this is going to be a great fight. I think it'll be a fight where finally Devin will get his respect one way or another. And on top of that, Regis really understands the moment, because this is like his last fight to like gatekeeper status if he don't show out and show up and show out. So I'm not gonna hate on nobody. I never do. I just think that this fight right here, if people do the homework, there are ways for each fighter to take advantage of the other. And it's been seen before. We saw it before with Zorilla. Can Devin do the same things that Zorilla did to Prograis? Likewise, Jojo Diaz and Loma showed that, you even being a smaller fighter, because let's not forget, Jojo came up from 30 to fight him. You still can push the fight to Dev, and you still can take away that jab. So now Dev has to show that he can establish that jab and keep moving and keep pushing combos behind it, and Regis is gonna have to show that he can cut off the jab and then cut off the ring as well too. So that's gonna be the interesting chess match. But I'm never gonna hate on Devin. I never have, never will. His daddy now on the other hand, he's selling some pipe dreams, but you know that's a different story. And I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna give it to the ambiguous one right there, Aunt McQueen. Go ahead and tell him what you got, because you got coming from both sides.
Well, it's similar to what you said because we watched the film together, so we saw what it looked like. You know,
Morning.
I think you rolled it out perfectly, man. You laid it out perfectly. It's going to come down to, for one, that lead hand control.
Lead hand control for sure.
Lead hand control. Devin's definitely going to have to use that straight right hand, but I think when he does it, he's got to make sure. Remember that one thing that we noticed with him when he throws that right hand, that left hand comes down just a little bit. You got to make sure he gets some of that reverse Carl the Truth Williams syndrome out of his system. I call that Carl the Truth Williams syndrome because Carl the Truth Williams always got knocked out by a left hook because every time he shot his jab, he would drop his rear hand and got hit with a left hook. And it happened in several fights, most notably, of course, Mike Tyson. But one thing I didn't notice, you know, we talk a lot about Dev's feet, but he's not much of a cyclist. Like he's got good feet, but he's not like Lara or somebody like that where he's constantly on the move. Like he will use his feet to reset the range, but it's nothing super crazy. You're not about to see like a bunch of fancy maneuvers, a bunch of crazy pivots and L steps and V steps like Willie Pep. Like it's just not there. So I don't know how big of a role the feet are gonna play in this for Dev, because I don't think that Regis has horrible feet. Again, it's just that reach, and we've seen the way he was using that jab. That's the way he uses his jab in damn near all of his fights. It wasn't exclusive to the Zarria fight, and I also see him engaging a lot more than Zarria. Dev, one thing I would like to see him do is continue what he did in the Loma fight, which is when you're in close, look to work. Don't always look to tie up. Seen in that fight against what's my guy's name? Kambosos, they had the damn clinch counter. I didn't like how they did that to him because you got a lot of guys.
Excuse me, y'all. If you're not talking, can you mute your mic? Because we're hearing background noises, please. Thank you.
But yeah, it's like I didn't like the whole clinch counter thing that they put up on Dev. I didn't like that. I felt that they were trying to like propagate something, but when he's on the inside, look to work. He did good work to the body against Loma in that fight. He did really good work to the body. So I think that that's something that he should look to continue, especially look to try to slow Regis down if Regis does come the way that he say he's coming, which is relentless. I don't think that it's some far-going conclusion for him to box with Dev. I don't think that, again, I said it earlier in the chat, I don't think the disparity is that great between the two of them. I think that as boxing fans, we've been conditioned to look at style and aesthetic and use that as the basis as to what type of boxer somebody is. So typically, if a guy elects to use his jab and fight from range, stay on the outside, we just say, oh, automatically, this guy is a boxer. And we're not looking at all of these other wrinkles and nuances that make up boxing. And with that being said, I do think that Regis brings a little bit more to the table from a boxing standpoint than what most would believe, because the guy is rather intelligent. We were watching that fight with him and Relic, Thomas. Matter of fact, I don't know if we watched that. We're gonna look at it though. But he started baiting that right hand out of him. He came out circling the opposite way, going away from the brick hand, allowing Relic to shoot his jab. And then once Relic missed with a right hand and he counted him to the body, ended up dropping him in the first round. From that point on, he started circling towards the brick hand, trying to bait him to throw it. You know, so yeah, man, I think that there's ways for both guys to win. I don't think it's a far-going conclusion on either side. As far as how Dev handles the power, I think that's to be determined. That remains to be seen. Thus far, I think he's shown a pretty damn good beard.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Thomas, have we seen in that fight against what's my guy's name? Jojo Diaz. Now, granted, Jojo Diaz only has a 46% KO ratio, so he ain't swatting like that. But the shots that Dev took were pretty clean and they were on the chin. I think that Linares, that exchange, I feel like it's been a tad bit overblown, just a little bit. But again, I think it remains to be seen how he handles the power. I don't know if it's gonna be, too much for him to handle, because he's handled himself pretty well. In the Loma fight, he was eating some pretty damn clean shots too. I'm not saying he was eating them like he was just walking through them. He got his legs wobbled a little bit, but he definitely held his own and he held up. He was pretty sturdy. So we'll see if Regis is able to really put the boobot bang on him when he does catch him, because there are opportunities there with the probing. That's one thing. One of the tendencies I want to see Dev kind of tighten up just a little bit when it comes to that probe. He's pretty good when he's using his jab, when he's sticking with it, but he has that tendency where he'll settle his feet and he'll be stationary and he'll probe. And with that probe comes opportunities for the other guy to hit him, because now he's in range. So I think that's something that he's got to be a little bit careful with too, not to give Regis too many of those opportunities. Like, if you're gonna probe a little bit, but then pivot off, get the hell off the line. Don't just stay there, because he's got a tendency to probe and be stable.
And I hate that pro jab too, man. I hate any boxer really use pro jab, because I feel like the jab should be used as a weapon, not a rangefinder. It should be used as a weapon, man. Just like Oscar De La Hoya, man, he used to have one of the best jabs in the business. You know what I'm saying? That jab that Bud used against Spence.
Whoo, shotgun, man. That thing was a shotgun.
Jab is supposed to be used, in my opinion. That probe stuff, I don't like it.
But that's his good hand. That's why it's so powerful. Just saying.
Yeah, but I agree with you, Dose. I don't. We were looking at the video. We were looking at the video, and he was probing a whole lot with that jab, and he does control a good deal of distance with it regular when he's just shoot it and fire it. So you can't do that with somebody who needs to get in close, because that's giving them the ability to get in close, and that's what we were worrying about for Dev, because it can be, because I was like, there's another fight, man. If we could ever do a spot on and if we could do a spot on that Hearns versus Hearns versus Pryor amateur fight, bro. Pryor was 20 years old and Hearns was 17, man. And Hearns was just like long and lanky, popping that jab, but Pryor was just like a dog, just swinging back and forth, avoiding that jab and trying to get in. And it was a great fight, man. A great amateur fight, man. But it's like you gotta have. If he would have been probing against Pryor, boy, it would not have been pretty, because they didn't use them damn headgears in those days with the amateur fight. So the one other thing that we saw too, Big Dose, is like his feet, like because he went in and said what he said on the feet, but most of his evasion comes with a dip and a move to the right. Like, he constantly dips and moves to the right. Even if he gets hit, he'll dip and then move and circle off to the right. And you can't continuously do that as a pattern as he gets up with the competition. And I'm not saying that like Regis is like the one that picks up on things, but if he can pick up on things, it's certain things that he can pick up. Likewise, Devin and them definitely gonna pick up on some of the tendencies that Prograis has.
All this talk about the jab that's in the open stance. I don't know why we're doing all this jab talk. The open stance nullifies the jab by itself. It's very hard to establish a jab in a fight when it's out of the open stance. That's why every left-hander Devin has ever fought, he doesn't establish his jab. And you guys say he's got a different game plan. It's just the stance. It does it by itself. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta say.
but I already addressed that, D1. That's why I was saying he's gonna have to resort to something else in the event that Regis does take the jab away, because I don't think it's always a matter of it being just I do feel like by virtue of open stance, there are advantages for the left-handed fighter to take away the orthodox fighter's jab, particularly because southpaws see far more orthodox fighters than vice versa. So
Yeah.
typically that jab defense is going to be baked in. But that's what I'm saying. He's going to make him throw something else besides that. If you notice, 9 times out of 10, when guys are fighting, orthodox fighters are fighting against southpaw fighters and they can't get the jab going, they start either leading with the right or they lead with the left. And with that comes the setting of the feet, because 9 times out of 10 it's a little bit more difficult to move perpetually and you're trying to throw your rear hand.
Yeah.
So you got to set your feet.
Closer.
Exactly. So you're going to have to set your feet. And I think that's where that's why I feel like Regis can have opportunities to box. You make him throw that right hand. Again, I was using this analogy before. It's kind of like dealing with a cat. When you're dealing with a cat, when you're overly aggressive and you chase a cat, what does it do? It gets the hell away from you. It's vigilant. But when you're still, when you're patient, when you have that presence about yourself, the cat will come up to you. And I feel like Regis has to be a little bit of both. When you get him in range, that's when you rough him up. But I don't think you just press him and try to just beat him up. You know what I mean? You got to let him come to you.
I know exactly what you're saying.
He's a cat owner too.
I'm a cat. I got 2 of them.
I'm a dog guy. Where you breaking this film down at, Ant? You got your own YouTube shit?
Yeah, Thomas and I, we've been doing this casual corner as of
What's the name?
3-4 days
I
ago.
haven't known. How come I haven't known? I talk to y'all every fucking day.
Yo, no, I was going
I'm tapped in now.
mention of that. I was going to tell you to drop his link.
Let me get the link, homie.
Yeah, I dropped the link and shit. Come up and build with us, bro.
No
come
doubt.
Up and build with us.
No doubt.
Anybody who wants to come up on the panel, we chop it up.
Exactly what I'm getting at. Let's get it.
Because we were watching this film, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you educate the people in the chat. That's how you let people know where the fuck you're coming from. You watch this shit. You do this shit.
And to be honest, man, because like it's only a certain amount of folk that usually come in here, and I rock heavy with them on multiple platforms. That's why I really drop my number, because we be missing each other at times, and I want to make sure when Ant don't go like live with it every single time, but when it do, it's kind of hard to get into it if because there's another Casuals Corner up in there. It's called The Casuals Corner, and it's
it was hard to find it for a minute.
Y'all got the MMA logo?
Nah.
That's not the one. Yeah.
You just got to
put the link in the chat, homie. I'll be up in there every time I can be. You know that.
So yeah.
Go to your page and copy the link and put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Yeah, definitely put it in the chat. Yes, indeedy, man. Hold on, we got a new guy in the building. We got Average Joe. We want to welcome Average Joe to Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. Beautiful. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mom up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Average Joe to the Hardcore Hangout. Y'all give him a hardcore welcome, man, for sure.
Hello, Average Joe.
Yeah, Average Joe is in the building.
The building.
Oh, my bad.
Consider yourself amongst the fortunate, because Senior Cobbs is also in the building. The Rise Podcast is in the building. Just Do Boxing is in the building. If you step out of line, Mrs. Just Do is in the building.
Don't forget
Please
that.
govern yourself accordingly.
Hold on, I'm about to find this link for y'all though.
We got Big
Dose. You copy the link from the YouTube page and put it right in the chat.
Yeah, he skipped over me. That's all right though. That's all right.
I wasn't gonna let it happen.
I know my guy Big Dose is a Devin.
What time y'all usually come on, bro?
That's what I'm saying. We
haven't established a time yet. It's been super sporadic because it's just been me and him. We
Yeah,
just
but
be
y'all
like,
need,
yo,
if
let's
y'all schedule a time, so at least that way people can say, okay, they coming
Be
on at
looking
this
for y'all.
time. Yeah.
I
Okay,
say, man,
average.
that,
Okay,
Average Joe say,
Joe.
what we talking about? He been here.
Yeah, I see that, but this is first time I seen him in the chat though.
Oh shit.
That's the only reason why I said that. But I do appreciate your patronage for sure, man. Yes, I'm glad that you came in the chat and let yourself be known. So you've been what we've been calling a mighty voyeur. You know, you like to watch. You like to watch. You know, finally delved in now, and I appreciate you doing that, Average Joe. Yes, indeed. I love to meet the voyeurs, man. I do. I'm a voyeur myself.
So what he means is click the link, baby boy, so we can go on and get average with you, Joe.
hey, what y'all think about
That
what
do it.
Get
boys
average.
about Shakur and De Los Santos? Hitchison. Richard
I think
Hitchison.
that
Did
he's
y'all
the
see that?
truth.
Huh?
I think that kid can fight, man. I think he's a problem at 140 for any of them.
No,
And
De Los Santos. I'm talking about De Los Santos. What he
You
said
saying him
about De
being
Los
the Richard
Shakur.
Santos
Richardson?
and Shakur. He said that
Oh, what he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
about
De Los
I
Santos
believe
wound
him.
up beating Shakur. And
I
you know they
believe him.
partners. Him and
Ooh.
Shakur's partners.
You
Yeah,
got to put some stock into
that's
what they say.
see, a lot of times fighters, man, they downgrade the opponent that they're playing or fighting against, I should say. And see, you do yourself a discredit by doing that. My man is in Haney, I mean not Haney, but core camp, bro. He ain't gonna just do him dirty. I mean, I think he's a great fighter, man, but he hasn't had very many pro fights. He has had a good amateur career for sure, but he hasn't had very many pro fights. And your boy Shakur, man, I don't know. I know you don't see it, but I see subtle things, bro, that most boxers just don't do or can get away with doing. And like I think it for the first 7, 8 rounds, it's gonna be a pretty good fight. But I think once he figures what he has to do, that's what Shakur like is really, really, really adept. He can figure out what he
Mm-hmm.
got for you, what he can do to nullify your greatest asset. Is do he has to have a plan B. He gotta have a plan B because if he don't, it's gonna get ugly late for him. But I think it's gonna be a great fight. And I do believe this is the best fighter he's fought until this time. I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I agree. I just don't know if he has enough to offer him with the subtleties, because that's where Shakur is light years are better than the people that he's faced. He's just it's like day. It's not a day. Conceição is not an easy opponent, man. He made him look easy. Now that being said, Conceição hit him a lot more than they said he did, but it was easy. Yoshino is a difficult opponent, bro. It was easy. Like it was really easy. He was tagging him like, man. And there was some people
Yoshino,
struggling with Yoshino.
Didn't
Yoshino looked like that was his first day on them legs.
didn't
It was
Loma
his first day learning how to walk.
Man,
didn't Loma
exactly.
knock Yoshino out?
Who?
Yoshino. Didn't Loma knock him out?
No. That's
Nah.
Nakatani you thinking about. No,
He
Yeah,
knocked
that's
him
not
down.
the time.
and I think that might have went quite a few rounds if I'm not mistaken.
10, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. And I know Nakatani went the distance with Tiafimo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoshino knocked Nakatani out.
Yeah, Yoshino did him
Oh
dirtier,
yeah.
Joe.
Oh
Yo,
Yeah.
he
Yep.
did him dirtier. He did him.
Because he
And that's
punching.
why he was talking about that after the fight. He was like, yo, I know they say he did him dirtier than I did, but when you get in here, it's levels, it's difference. And that's the truth, man. That's like you saw how your boy, now granted, this is when he really was in his best shape at that division. Because Devin been there for a while, but you saw how he did Moran. And then you see Moran give in there good in there just not too long ago, give somebody else work. So like, yo, it's kind of hard to use another fighter as a barometer, man, because styles do definitely make fights.
Yep.
But I
KB
ain't
said,
seen nothing go in front of Shakur that was difficult for him. Except, nah, that wasn't even difficult. He just boxed, but the Nakatali did. He hit him with something, and he didn't want to engage with that no more.
Yo,
yeah, he felt
Shakur's
that power was
footwork in
powerful.
that what's the name fight, man, and that Yoshino fight was damn good.
Yeah, it was.
In my
For sure.
Shakur only had one difficult fight, and that's the African fighter that he fought that had the power.
Oh, Nakatelia.
Nakatelia.
Yeah, but he made that even look easy. That's what I'm saying, man.
But,
He has a way of making
but
stuff look easy.
what he said though, Thomas Hill, that kind of gave me pause though. He said he felt that power and I got scared. That's what he said.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
boy
I
cracking.
ain't gonna knock him. I ain't gonna knock him for that though. I thought that was smart, to be honest with you.
Smart.
Same way. I felt like it was smart for Dev to smother Linares when he got hurt.
It's smart to play it safe. I agree. It's smart to, if he got power, go to using your skin and your head. That's smart. But to say I felt his power and I got scared, I don't
There
like
you go.
boxing.
Who said that?
Shakur.
Shakur. He definitely said that.
I don't mind the transparency because I'm looking at the results.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the results. Shit, the great Sugar Ray Robinson said that he felt like boxing was too brutal. He didn't like boxing for real.
Hey,
And
Mike Tyson.
When no fans, that's all.
Mike Tyson used to say he was scared every time before he went in the ring.
If you're not scared, there's something wrong with you.
That's different. That's different. You reach.
No, I don't think it's different though.
No, he said he's scared before he got into the ring.
Yeah,
not after he felt nobody's power.
Like nerves. Like if you're not nervous before a fight, that's fear. That's what you fear. What you feel.
Everybody be a little scared before they fight.
If you're not, you ain't got a
Yeah,
pulse.
That's because we're reasonable people though. You have
my
more casual fans who look at these boxes as if these guys are drones or they're robots and they're supposed to be completely devoid of any emotion. You know what I mean? Like you just go in there, you just punching people in the face, and that's it. Like you don't feel anything. Yeah.
Hey, my scaredness is what make me want to whip your ass.
Scaredness is what makes me whip your ass.
No,
that's what makes me whip your ass because I'm scared. I'm scared.
That's real speak right there. That's real speak.
But
I will say this. I will say this. The thing that separated Floyd from a lot of people was when he got banged. He did everything necessary, the correct way to get himself together. But once he got himself together, he never get touched again.
Yeah. And another thing about Floyd knew how to change the game plan in the middle of a fight. Yeah. And a lot of people can't do that, man.
Nope.
He can change, and he can do it 2 and 3 times in one fight. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can't do that, man. Because
Floyd had a corner also, because with doing that, trying to bang with him, his corner always remind him, man, just box this guy. And that's what
they
he
say.
do.
It's a thinking's man game. They kept saying it's a thinking's man game.
Yes,
to me, that's what separates elite from A fighters is their ability to make adjustments mid-fight, that 3/4 of the way through the fight. That's what makes a boxer elite from an A fight. One guy, a pressure fighter. You know what I mean? It's what gauges them. If you can make adjustments mid-fight, you'll win most of the fights you're in.
And remain poised.
Yeah,
that's a huge one, man.
That's the man, Jay. Take that knowledge, man.
That what's the name interview was fantastic.
I see why you got the big horse on your shirt.
I don't know if y'all ever saw it. That Emmanuel Stewart interview that he did with Rummy's Corner. That was like one of Emmanuel Stewart's best interviews, and he talked about that at great depth. It seemed like everybody who he deemed to be like a really, really great fighter, he always talked about their mental, not just their skill set. He was like, yo, because he talked about Riddick Bowe. He said he felt that's what held Riddick Bowe back. He said Riddick Bowe had all the skills to be an all-time great, but it's up here. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, Emmanuel told Riddick, he said, listen here, man. You're going in there with your chin first, man. I know you want to rumble and everything like that, but he kept it real with him, man. You need to establish that jab, work behind that stick, and I guarantee you'll be president. You'll be the champion of the world. And when Riddick Bowe, I'm not Riddick Bowe. I'm talking about not Riddick Bowe. Lennox Lewis. Yeah, man. He told Lennox that, man. After he told Lennox that, man, Lennox was bad, man. He started using that jab like no other, man. And
bro,
yo, Nobody couldn't get in the door. He wouldn't let nobody in the door, yo.
Jabbed the shit out of
I
Tyson.
was a big Holy
Jabbed the
Spirit
shit
fan,
out of
man.
Tyson.
He hurt me, man. Bro. I ain't gonna lie. Lennox was the truth, bro. I cannot front. I cannot front. That dude was solid in the ring. Yo, he had like middleweight skills as a heavyweight, bro.
And retired on top.
Yes, sir.
So what if De Los Santos beats
Come on, go outside.
I still say that Shakur is the best.
How can he?
I look at things. I look at things a little bit different.
I don't call him the best.
Don't necessarily define a fighter can get defeated and then come back and be better than they was.
Yeah, but
that's true.
I don't call him the best.
I think he's pretty damn close, and I'm just talking about just skill set.
He got very good attributes.
And I think I'm just because I separate skill sets from accolades and all of those things. You know, I feel like those are different things altogether.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's true. That's very true. Because a lot of people will downplay Devin's accomplishment as undisputed because who he won it against. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Undisputed is undisputed. It ain't hit. I'll say this again. Like your resume to me is also
9 times out of 10 they're blown up.
You can kind of separate the two as well, like the resume and the accomplishment. Do I think that he won undisputed against the greatest competition? Probably not. But fact of the matter is that's the opportunity that was presented to him. What was he supposed to say? No, I don't want to take it. I don't want to fight for undisputed because people are gonna say I beat George Kambosos. No, if that's the guy that's the guy that's in front of you, whoop his ass and take his shit. And that's what Dev did.
Exactly. That's definitely what he did. He whooped the dog.
And I ain't gonna go back and forth with you about it.
Not at all.
But he did.
Fight Devin, so he fought who he had to fight. You know,
that's how I look at it. He fought who he had to fight.
And I look at it like this: he took the opportunity that he needed to take, and he made the sacrifices he needed to make to gain undisputed. Now look at him. People calling him out now. People want to fight him now. He ain't got to beg for the fights. And before he became undisputed, he was begging Loma to fight him. And then after he became undisputed, he got that fight.
Yeah, look at the word. The word is undisputed. You know what I mean?
There's a dispute.
It's undisputed, man. He beat everybody that he needed to beat to get that belt, man. That's the bottom line. Now I understand you want to dispute it, but you got to give the man his accolades, man. The man became undisputed at how old?
24.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Let me say this, OG. I'll say conversely, I won't hold it against any other fighter that wasn't granted the same opportunity as well. Because, you know, one of my favorite examples is Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler didn't get a title fight until his 50th fight.
Hey, look.
So if you're not getting the opportunities to do something, I'm not gonna hold it against anybody. Like what we seen, what they were doing with my guy Boo Boo. Yeah, with Boo Boo and Drake. You ain't fight nobody. It's like, well, who the hell is trying to fight me?
It's just when you get that opportunity.
Yeah, but until they able to get in the ring, we don't exactly. Hey, and thing about it, what's the bad thing about Boo Boo is he got to do it at 35, just like that Regis does.
It's tough, right?
I think life is about. It's not about what you know; it's about who you know and how you know them at that time. Hence the opportunity.
Well spoken.
Hence the opportunity comes from people you know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something else, man. That I told you I was on the phone a long time last night, man. They say something big is about to tie in.
It's Lomachenko.
With boots.
Oh shit.
Definitely ain't Lomachenko.
Yeah, right. Lomachenko get knocked into the 10th row.
That be?
Man. I hope it's that kid he just wrote.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about a fighter.
Oh.
I'm talking about something that's about to get behind him.
Oh man.
TMT. The
Whatever it is,
money team.
I can only give y'all that. That's all I'm
He
saying.
can
The
neither
money team.
confirm nor deny.
Yes, indeed. I got to tip through the tulips on things I can't say and what I can't say.
And Leonard Ellerby. Leonard
tiptoe
Ellerby
through the
loves him
tulips.
some boots,
He
boy.
said he got a tip through the
The
tulip.
tulip.
So basically, you only gonna utter out a tip.
Fucking straight
That's what
OG.
you said. Your two lips is only gonna utter a tip, bro.
Fucking straight OG.
Hey, that's a big announcement, though, bro.
That is, man.
The right
Hey,
people in his
hey,
corner.
Jay, I'm about to get up off of here, man. I got some business to
Big
handle.
I
dose.
appreciate
Hey,
Love,
you,
always
man.
love
The
big dog.
love,
podcast is in
respect.
good hands with you four brothers. So
No doubt.
Always
peace
love
out,
it.
man.
Big
Much
dose.
love to everybody in the
Hey,
chat.
hey, 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 before you get out,
Have a
bro, the
good day.
link is in the chat. The link
You
is in
know
the
they're
chat.
good.
Oh
The
yeah,
And you
com-
know they're
I
gonna
already
cook Devin for that interview
I already
yesterday, right?
showed Thomas
Oh, for sure, for sure.
for
They
sure.
cooking Dev today.
Yeah, we got Bill Casual's corners up, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And I want my daddy's records back too.
Man,
Daddy's records back.
digging in the crates.
He
Digging in the
took
crates.
the casual
Digging in
corners
the
and ran
crates.
with it.
Hey,
Oh man, I just needed something just like
sometimes, man.
Fire.
impromptu. It was like, hey, hold on, what we gonna call this thing? Because we trying to, we trying to do our thing. Speaking of Daddy's Records, classic right here.
Ooh, Dolos De La
Ooh,
Soul.
shit.
Block one.
That's
Block
just me,
Reefy
myself,
High and
and
Rosin.
I.
me,
Wow.
myself, and I.
I literally got records right here by my feet. No bullshit.
Ooh-wee.
Yo,
Hey, do
so
you got the rappers delight up in there, man?
What you know about this, old boy?
Hill Gang.
Oh,
Champagne King.
oh,
Man, what
Got some
you
classics down here by the feet, man. Got some
Hey,
classics down here.
I bet you can't show me that
oh,
blue
they got
album cover.
vinyl.
You can't show us that blue album cover of Sugar Hill Gang.
Here,
I
Have
bet,
that over
I
here,
bet
son.
they do.
here we did it.
The hop that don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jumps the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. What you hear is not a test, and I'm rapping to the beat.
My
Man,
man.
me,
Hey.
my crew, and my friends, we're gonna try to move your feet.
What
You
we
know who
gonna
wrote that? You know who wrote that though, right?
Who wrote it?
Grandmaster Caz from the Cold Crush Brothers.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yo, that's why my man
jam.
spelled out. That's why he
Shit.
spelled out the CASA, the NOVA FLY. Casanova
Yeah.
Fly used to be Grandmaster Caz's name.
Oh, okay.
Little history,
Yeah, that was my
Little
joint.
something.
little lesson.
Yeah, look,
Little
I always,
lesson.
when I was a kid, I used to always break that one out,
you,
boy.
you know, and got
See, when I
you
still
know he
got a
got that
Walkman,
sub
bro.
rock.
Stop playing with me. I still got a Walkman.
What?
Stop. Taking 45 minutes to listen to two songs. Gotta rewind, fast
Oh
forward.
yeah, that rewind fast forward
That
thing
shit was
kill it.
crazy.
That
He
rewind.
would
Don't
tape
even
in the
know it.
heartbeat if you don't do it right.
I've been loving this boxing shit
I
before
got some
that.
sound records, man. I got records from all eras.
Oh,
That boy
wow.
got
I
the
used to
original.
love me some Kelly Rowland though. Woo!
Nah, I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
Kelly
you.
Rowland.
Hey,
Tweaked all the way.
look, my girls were in vogue, Jack.
Oh yeah. Never gonna. I don't know if Kai up there.
Salt and
She
pepper,
up in
dog.
here, but yeah, she a
I'm
member.
talking
She
about
former
salt
member.
and pepper.
Heather
Got us looking stuff.
E has entered into
The queen.
What's
the
up, Heather?
The queen.
The queen
That's
has
my wife's name.
has arise. I say has arisen.
Man.
What's up, Queen? How you doing today?
That's my wife's name. Love that name, Heather.
Man, we getting a lot of super chats coming in here. I'm gonna have to pay that bill tomorrow.
That's what's up.
I'm not feeling like I can hit
Boom,
that bag
bop,
today.
bang.
I'm not feeling like I can hit that bag, but trust and believe I will pay my bills. But yeah, I ain't
Shit, I don't feel like I can hit
You gotta
that
tally them up. Tally them up. What we got?
Hey,
Yo, gotta get that
man.
snack, homie. Gotta get that snack, OG.
I told you I wasn't
Get that
feeling well
snack.
today, man. I didn't even have a show yesterday. I was feeling so bad, and this
Yeah,
morning it took me.
Fuck around and sleep wrong, ain't it?
It took me until 8:20 something to even get in here today, man. But trust and believe, I got y'all. I'm writing them down. I got y'all.
D
Trust
for the
and
win.
believe.
That's my guy right there. D for the win. Got much love.
That's
You know what?
That's-
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna press through, man. I'm gonna press through, man. I got. You know that might just wake this old body up. So I got a
Uh
few I
oh.
gotta
He's
do. I'm
about to get his hair out.
I'm
When
gonna
you
get.
wake up with injuries you didn't go to bed with,
Ooh.
we getting up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went to bed with this one.
Yo, you knew about it.
Hey,
You
man.
slept on that joint wrong or
Hey,
something.
bro.
Wake up
Last
sore as
night I
shit.
was about to log on and I saw that dang public notice over there saying, with great due respect. And I said, oh, we not having the show today. Where's the casuals corner when you need it?
Oh man, yeah, man. Your boy was beat up from the feet up, man. I was like, damn, what's wrong with my body?
Hey, Jay, man, excellent interview yesterday, bro.
Oh yeah.
Excellent interview.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
That was great.
Man.
They clipping it up.
I was trying to ask all the questions that people are saying. You know what I mean? You
Our
know?
questions.
And to further extenuate on that, excellent control this morning, bro. I like the way you came up in there and settled that stuff earlier we got out of hand, bro.
Oh
So yeah,
yeah,
good stuff,
we're not gonna do that.
Me and Big Ghost
I
get to arguing.
appreciate that.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Because like you said,
My
that
guy.
happens on too many platforms, bro.
Yeah,
Not doing that.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's the reason why I left a lot of platforms, man. So I'd be a hypocrite to allow it to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the hangout, man. We ain't fighting in the hangout, Jack. You know, we just it's a kick back and chill spot, and that's what people like about it the most. That we don't have the rigum and rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So nah, we're not gonna do that.
My bad.
Yeah, because we're gonna argue about something that we have no control over. How many fans they got? How much money they got? None of y'all get none of that money, man. Let's talk about the breakdowns, man.
What's his name?
Hey, Jay,
What's
and
the
one
kid's
last
name
thing,
that just
Jay.
goes spreading hate?
Jay, one last thing.
Yes,
the
sir.
King has spoken. He said, Jay, know he better hit that bag or I'm working on a duck and short right now. Man, ducking already, Jay. Dang it.
Ducking, that's
I told Senior I got a 25-year-old son for him.
Oh,
I already told. I got a 20. He want to mess with the old man. I'm gonna bring a younger man against him. I got a 25-year-old MMA fighter that fights every day. His name is my son. Yes, indeed. Yeah. And I already told him about Senior. He said, "Oh, Dad, don't even trip." I said, "All right."
Easy work, Senior. Easy work. Oh shit.
Yes, indeed. Look,
easy work.
And my son, and my son used hands and feet.
Oh,
hey, he said he'll put hands in
kicking shit ain't no joke.
Yes, indeed. He gonna sleep him.
Them head kicks ain't no joke.
Yes,
turning lights out,
man. So look like we got about a 12 piece working right here. We got two 10 pieces. I mean 2 5 pieces and a 2 piece earlier from Just Do. So that's 12 pieces right there, man. I'm about
tally
to
it up.
Yeah, I'm about to govern myself. What is crazy? I know his ass probably done said something about
he said Smith and Wesson on the assembly line.
An assembly line. He gonna be all right.
No worries.
We gonna be all right.
Yep, I'm straight.
He said,
you want to fight the old man, and then
he said he ain't going.
You want to shoot the young man? Shit, sound like a smart man to me.
Yeah,
I'll fight the old man, shoot the young man. I'm Gucci.
Come aboard and be cooking up some good stuff, bro. Real good stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
All right, y'all. This is we got a 2 piece from Just Do. We got a 5 piece from D4 to Win, and Al Booger. We got a 5 piece as well. So I'm about to consolidate and give you all that. Yes, indeed. So that's 12 pieces, right?
We'll be cutting up in the chat.
Yeah, and let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, he went mute on us. Dang.
Yeah.
Tell him he got to do it over. We can see here.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, hearing is half the spectacle. Hearing is half of it. We need
look
that.
like he in the Matrix. You see the glitch? He in the Matrix over there.
Matrix.
He hit that bag about 400 times right
That's
now.
the Matrix, bro. He only hit it
Yo.
12.
Yeah,
And he
We ain't seen
screamed at
none of
the
it
end. He
though.
said, "Ah!"
we ain't hear shit, Jay.
Watch him get back.
Yeah,
D1
speaking of
cooking, bro.
sounds of sports, that's one of the things I like most. Like when you hear like a good
A
connection in
little
a
bit, big
baseball
dog.
game.
Yeah,
Woo! I love when people
man.
hit home runs. I love the sound of that shit.
Hey Jay, I ain't gonna
That
hold
was
you, bro. We
crazy.
didn't see none of it, bro. We seen none of it.
We
You was
definitely ain't
late.
hear it. We ain't hear it. You muted, big dog. You muted, OG.
Nah,
He
you
ain't going back
didn't
and
hear
forth.
it. We didn't see. We did see it, but we didn't hear it. I was about to get you to do another 50 piece. It looked like you dropped 50 on
I dropped 50.
it.
Yeah, we can hear it now.
We can hear you now. For a
Hey,
second,
y'all
for a
see that
second, it
bag?
was
Y'all
sounding.
see that bag swinging?
Hey,
Yeah,
we
that's all.
heard it
We
for a
didn't hear
second.
it.
It was going. You was putting that work on it. You was giving it that boo bop, bang bang.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, but
indeed.
that interview was really really good. Really.
Appreciate it. Woo.
The rough days make me feel alive, senior.
Oh yeah. Senior got a lot of knowledge over there in their head.
Oh yeah, senior up there. Senior close to my age.
Yeah, senior 70.
Yeah, you see it,
Oh
70.
man, don't don't put that age on it.
One man gave him the strap.
You know, when you've been to prison, man,
He put
you
extra.
age less.
Yeah,
He put extras on it for sure. You definitely with them extras. Yeah, though, man. But looking at the breakdown, man, we did. Yeah, there are plenty of openings for Regis if he can, like you said, if he can access them, if he can be smart enough to recognize them in that moment. Because I think that was the keyest thing that you said, man. You got to be able to make it in the fight, in the middle of the fight, in the middle of the round, and that's what really separated Floyd from everybody he got in the ring with. Man, they could be his equal, but he knew how to adjust, make the correct
Floyd.
adjustment to give him the advantage, man. And
And the
that's
OG said the what's the name, man? He said the operative word, the word of the day.
poise. Oh yeah,
Exactly, poise, because you
yeah,
got to be able to recognize these opportunities. It's like that fight that we just saw with Jamel and Canelo. The opportunities are there when he's throwing that left hook. He can be punched in between his punches like anybody else, but you got to be willing to take those chances. You look at the guys that are out here putting pain in, hurting guys, and doing it on a consistent level. These are the guys that are willing to take those chances. Coach Kenny talked about it because I asked him about it on the Rise podcast. Was it like about a month or so ago? So, yo, Coach, what makes some guys better at going to the body than others? He said, hey, some guys ain't overly concerned with getting counted. Like they understand the risk, they calculate the risk, and they take the chance. And that's what it comes down to, man. Like everybody is vulnerable when they punching, but you got to be poised in order to take advantage of these opportunities. Otherwise, it don't mean nothing. But they're there.
You
man.
know
You know
who's
what? Speaking of, oh, go ahead, Jake. My bad.
no, go ahead.
Nah, trust me. I know what I'm gonna say, bro. I'm gonna let you have this.
He
Your
say,
rodeo.
talk to me quick before I forget.
Straight up.
I know what you're really saying.
Never say that about you.
No, I forget. Damn, what was I about to say? Shit. Oh, okay. Not Tyson. Tank. Don't. Yeah. I'm glad you did because I would have definitely came back on this one. Wouldn't remember. Tank, another poised one to be truthfully honest, man. Because when you watch him, he's taking in information. You did, and he's taking his time. He might lose a couple of rounds just downloading information, but he's not one of those people that just going to just once he gets you hurt, just go crazy. Oh nah, he's still putting them together, man, to get you out of there, man. You did, and Tank ain't gonna just rush in on you because he want to feel what you got first. He definitely wants to know what you're working with. I even heard him say that about Barrios. He said, I needed to see what he working with first so I can know how I'm going to govern myself in this fight. He said, I
Hey,
needed to feel his power.
Hey, that's exactly how it should have been stated too. How you should be
Tank.
governing yourself in the ring, because that truly is poise. So you can learn how to catch and shoot, roll with, establish
Mm,
your distance. It is exactly necessary for you to be able to do that first before you can get in there and start getting your ish off, so to speak. So that is a true skill set that everybody seems to just look over when it comes to Tank.
mm.
How skilled he truly is. That's a skill right there. And like you said,
Yes,
that's
it is.
truly about poise. That's
Mm,
truly about poise to the fullest.
mm.
Tank. Tank fights.
Heather E said that the mic went silent after 9. Now I'm explaining to y'all what happened. Now I
Okay,
always
you
tell
get that.
y'all about that train. You know what the hell I'm talking about. I hit
It's
that bag.
technology.
I hit that bag, and the bag hit the table, and the table hit the wire of the where the mic is hooked up to, which made it pull
Ah,
out. So it was
Yeah.
just it was some of that, man, that did the centrifugal
you
force of
hit the bag
everything.
so hard it
Yeah,
made
Centrifugal
the phone.
force.
exactly. Yes,
I
it
get
did.
it.
This,
Everything shifted that way. Half of the shit went up the
Hit the bag
steps and
so
shit.
hard
tectonic
the
shifts.
phone couldn't take it.
Yeah, boom,
Yeah,
bop, bang,
boy,
man.
moving the
Hey,
earth.
he said it went away at 9. Y'all was hinting at first. Yeah, it was that number 10. It was that number 10. It was a bam. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the
Hey,
Look,
the
phone.
hip
and
bone
that's
connected
on
to
it.
the
That,
thigh bone
and that's on a sick day. That's on a sick day, man.
on a sick day, my
Half
man.
called in.
So what he's saying is Heather E is letting Senior Cobb know you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. Don't worry, Senior, I got your back, boy. I got your back.
Yo, back
But
what
no,
you were
but I was
saying,
really
Tank is the most poised fighter I've ever seen. It's like a poker player that knows he's got four of a kind, and he's just letting you, you know what I mean, bet and do all that shit, and then he's gonna trump you at the end with the four of a kind. He fights.
Hey. Senior just sent me something. Sorry to interrupt. This
It's
is
okay.
breaking news.
uh-oh.
Gerard Ennis has agreed to step in if Spence pulls out of the 147-pound bout. Crawford team has also agreed to have Boots as their second option. Earl team is looking to fight at a catch weight of 150, if no 154. The question is, will Crawford give in and fight Spence or ignore his request and fight Boots?
If he
Charlo is also the third option according to Crawford's team. This is a cluster. And now it comes from somebody named Randy Hardaway. So I'm not sure who he is. But
me neither.
like I said, I told y'all earlier, there's some stuff coming in with about Ennis, and it wasn't this. But from what I understand, they saying that Crawford don't really want to fight Boots.
Shit, I wouldn't want to fight Boots either.
Yeah, me either.
Nah, I
Yeah,
definitely wouldn't want to get in there,
like he's
man.
something else.
That young brother. Did you see that Mickey Freaky put the Matrix on, my man? Bro, Via is a tough customer, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Very.
made that look like light work, like it was nobody's business, man.
And I called that.
Nobody.
I said that Vila too tough for his own good, and I said that just way before the fight happened. I said Vila too tough for his own good, and his corner's going to have to save him from Boots, man.
Exactly.
Did y'all see what Boots wore to the press conference?
No.
He wore
All black funeral. Yeah, I did.
all black suit, and
Yeah.
we kept asking
Fire.
him, why you wearing the black suit, man? And he wouldn't say it on camera. Then I thought about it. It came to me like 2:00 in the morning. Oh, he planning a funeral. You know, I'm slow, y'all. So yeah,
Yeah.
it hit me like 2 in the morning. I'm like, that brother planning a funeral.
No, you just wanted to believe the best in Boots, man. But Boots had some bad thoughts in his mind at that time.
Nah, dude he calls himself Mr. Want to catch a body. That's what he called himself.
Well, he went in there and definitely caught a body, boy, because he was that boo bop bang bang on him, boy.
I was at that fight, yo. It was crazy, pandemonium, man. It was crazy, man.
Oh, you saw that? It's live.
Boots.
You saw
Boots
that?
At
is
the
a.
Via fight, you saying?
Yeah, I was there
Oh
live.
Oh,
man,
I was
I was
trying to
there
get there
live.
too.
Yes, indeed. I was there live. Matter of fact, I couldn't get credentials to the fight. Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand, because there's only a couple of us that even cover boots. You did, but
Yeah.
my good friend Senior made a way for me to go under the Rise podcast, so that's how I was able
That's
to go
what
to
I'm
that
talking
fight,
about.
man. Because he wasn't going, so I went underneath the Rise podcast. So
That's my guy right there.
shout out to Senior again.
That's my guy, dog.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Who's the man?
So I got a question about Boots. How far y'all think Boots would be if he joined Floyd
I wouldn't
5
want
years
to.
ago?
I don't.
He'd be in the stratosphere. Him and Tank would be the same. Boots is that raw talented. I haven't seen a fighter like him since Roy Jones. Like he's serious. He's on demon time.
Yeah, but see, like Floyd just slows his fighters down, man. I mean, he know how to
man.
move
I
them.
think the
He knows how to
popularity.
move them. He know how to move them.
That popularity is what he does for his fighters, making them that popular.
He does do that because he's
Speaks
popular
for himself.
Guy. He's a
Speaks
popular
for
guy.
himself.
But look how slow he's moving Jaleel Hackett.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
Yeah,
But
no, that's a talented boy right there.
so
That's
you think
that
it's
boy,
not a wise move for him to go to TMT now? I think it's wise.
Well, it's wise now because people, casuals are starting to know who Boots is.
Yeah,
They're starting to know who he is. You know,
You
what I
get in
mean?
that ring with
just
Crawford,
a little bit.
everybody gonna
We
know.
just gotta get him in casuals corners, and
We do.
get him an
We
interview
do.
in casual corners, man.
We
Indeed.
do. Who's the
You think
man?
Jaleel Hackett's being moved slowly though?
Yeah,
Jaleel Hackett.
He's fought 3 times this year.
He's
I know.
moved. Yeah, but it's just because how many times you fought ain't nothing compared to who you fighting.
Yeah, but how many fights has he had though? I think that he's got like a similar
Even his father and everybody else is saying it's
Jaleel next.
look, even Floyd and them say, listen here, man. We know, and this coming from his daddy's mouth, me and him on the phone.
How old is Jaleel?
21, 22.
He's 20.
Okay, it's time to go then.
No, I'm looking at BoxRec. He's 20 years old.
Yeah, he's young. He's big as shit.
They say he has 17 amateur fights. Right now, he's only had 6 professional fights.
17 amateur fights. That's not a lot. That's
not
very little.
Yeah,
he needs to be moved.
But Floyd, let me tell y'all what Floyd told him. He said, "Listen, here, my guy. I just want y'all to trust me. I'm not going to move y'all the way y'all want to be moved. You know what I mean? But the way I'm going to move you is going to be the best thing that's going to benefit y'all."
And look at
he said, all I want you to do is just trust me. And that's what his father Bernard told me.
Okay. And look at Tank. He got 2 major titles.
Oh yeah, and y'all complain like hell about how Tank was being moved.
See, I know it, so I know what the hell it is.
Right.
I don't take it for what it's not. It's the casuals literally. You know what I mean? It's getting their thumbs going a million miles a minute, and then I start lashing back out at them, and that's why people probably think I'm crazy. But it's all good.
Yo, D1 is nuts though, bro. Like
he a little high-headed.
Him and my
I've been told that a time or two. I guess.
He was coming through the phone early.
Yeah,
I'm like, slow down.
I noticed you when it was.
I love this boxing shit, man.
Like, calm down. I need you to woo-saw a bit. You know what I mean? Woo-saw a little bit, brother. You know what I'm
Bruce
saying?
Rob.
There you go.
Bruce Rob.
Hey, he was about to start snapping, bro.
I already know what it is. That anger management counseling.
He done forgot where he was at.
Yeah.
I see red.
Yeah, something like that.
Just certain things get people, just like KO boy. KO get he get the red real quick.
Definitely
me and KO are a lot alike. That's why I subscribe to that kid and
it's all love because we all passionate. We all passionate.
All passionate about this boxing shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is that with that poise thing, being able to place your shots is crucial. And you know, the best with poise, they can place their shots. And I remember what you said, because it takes a certain type of person, like Ant was saying, what Kenny had said, to be able to not be scared to take a shot or know how to not take a shot to place them body punches, right? I remember the fight with Diego Corrales, man. Clear as day. He hit that boy with 3 straight body shots, left to the body. Boom, boom. And then he was going for the 4th, it looked like. And then he just leveled off the punch, went straight to the head, knocked him down, bro. That's the type of stuff that's next level. And I think, you know, your boy Shakur displays a lot of that too.
They're not real left-handers, though.
Man, they
Tank
don't
is.
Tank, but Shakur does a lot of that stuff, man, where it's just slight level change. I mean, it's the thing that got your boy, well, the fear too, but it's the thing that got your boy to take the knee in the Canelo fight, man. He changed the level of his punch. He threw it from a different angle. And we was talking about being able to throw punches from different angles, not even like creating an angle with the side step or the L step or the jump cut, but also just with where you throw it into where you land it,
making a body shot look just like a headshot.
Yeah,
exactly.
being able to disguise him.
Disguise it.
Tank does that shit second to none. His body shot looks exactly like his overhand. That's why he catches them all with that same left hand.
Or be able to seize the opportunity when that guy is out of position, man.
Yes, that's the other one. That's the other one.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
It's like what we were looking at with that David Benavidez film, man, where you got a lot of guys that let him off the hook because they're more concerned with him than they are with establishing their own offense. Like that Dennis Douglas fight, he was putting himself out of position a lot. Other fight against what's my guy's name? Ronald Ellis.
Yep. Oh yeah.
He was putting himself out of position a lot.
And being able to capitalize when they're out of position is only a poise type of you know what I mean? When you can punch in between the raindrops, man, that's so important, man. When so much stuff is happening in the ring, but yet you can still stay so laser pointed of what's happening and what you're trying to do, where their offense is not slowing you down on, you know, what you're trying to do, man. That's so important, man. That's so important when you can do stuff like that. And only some of the best can do that, man. You know, when you got so much coming at you, man, but yet you get into matrix mode. You get into that matrix mode where you slow it all down, even though it's coming to you, and you like, and doing those little sleek, little small, intricate things, man, that will change your fight, man. You know what I mean? And unless you got them good eyes, you normally don't see it.
Being calm, cool, and collected is a skill set very few fighters have. Very few.
And Mayweather has it all the way.
Yes. Man, he had it in ooze.
I was looking at Marvin Hagler's routine, Marvin Hagler's training routine. Part of his routine was he would read every day. He would read every day. He would take time out. Like he would I'm about to pull his schedule up right now.
This man got his schedule.
Yeah. I had it.
Being able to be calm and
only over 20 years ago.
Nah, but seriously, like
so from the key to success.
Between 7 and 8:30 a.m. he would do road work. He would run 6 miles every morning, and then he would run up hills, practice running backwards. I also know that when he was early in his career, he used to do ballet. That's where his feet got real nice like that. Like,
can you imagine Marvin Hagler in ballet?
He was doing ballet, bro. 9 o'clock at 9 o'clock after coming back from his road work, he would have breakfast.
Lomachenko too.
Yep.
Yo, didn't Herschel Walker also do ballet?
Great football players take dance. Great boxers take dance. It's a balance thing. It's about
absolutely.
It's finesse too. It teaches you a lot more than just dance steps. It's about the feeling of it, the calm, all that. It's all reverts back to being calm when shit hits the fan. That's why maybe I raised a quarterback, because I'm all about being calm when shit hits the fan.
And when you're a quarterback, they coming after your ass, man. Yes, you still got to learn to remain calm to get that throw off. Man.
So you can't never lose your shit being a quarterback.
A beast.
My little man's a beast for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I keep reading it. Give us the rest, Ant.
Okay. So the rest of
let's
it.
hear it. Marvin Hagler's it was
All right. So from
a
7
different
to 8:30,
animal.
this is his split. He would do a 6-mile run up hills, and he would run backwards. So you know that's how that footwork is crazy. Orthodox, southpaw, don't matter. He also did his ballet. 9 o'clock, he would have breakfast. Between 10 and 6 p.m., he would rest. He would watch film, watch a little bit of TV. He would read, take a nap, have a late lunch or whatever you want to call it in the afternoon. And then from 6 to 8, he would do boxing, like sparring, pad work, speed bag, maybe some other stuff. And then he would do strength and conditioning. And then between 8 and 10, he would eat dinner and watch film, and then he would be in bed by 10 o'clock. And just did that every day. But the most important thing is like he would watch film twice a day. And he would read. So I think that helps with the mental component. We also know when my guy Mike Tyson was up there in the Catskills, Customato had him watching film every day, like on them reels, watching them old reels.
Now they deny they even watch boxing. It's crazy to me. Like
Makes
the boxers nowadays, they say that, oh, my coach is taking film or what. What are you talking about? You ain't studying your enemy? You ain't studying your counterparts? I don't know, man.
Makes no sense.
Makes zero.
No sense at all.
Yeah. Why not watch film on your person you're about to fight to get to see what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? Or why not watch some of the
I would say just watch film in general.
I know what they say.
Just to pick different things up. Just watch film in general. Yeah, that's Marvin Hagler doing ballet right there.
Yeah. Boxing Life got a great joint.
I'm glad he ain't got one of them little tutus on like the guy behind him though.
Yeah, the guy behind him got the little leotard with the wife beater.
Yo, that's Surge right there.
Yeah, he was.
Is he touching his leg right now?
Yeah, it looks like he's. It
looks like he's positioning it. He's trying to get him right.
Trying to position
man.
Look at that. What's the name though? That's why that balance was like that, man.
Yeah. Marvin Hagler was a true southpaw too. He's the original switch hitter because he couldn't get fights back in the day. People don't really know why guys switch hands. It's because back in the day, left-handers didn't have a chance to get no title shots, none of that. They were too awkward. Nobody wanted to fight left-handers. So you had to pose as a righty just to get fights.
Hey, Ant, do you know what time you're coming on today?
Do I know what time I'm coming on today? Thomas, what time we going on today, man?
I think we should do it after the Rise podcast. What about that?
So
10
o'clock at night.
Is that cool with you, Ant?
That's fine with me, but I don't know if anybody else.
I'll be I'll stop too.
Is gonna be too tired to be watching film because that's one of them things where it's like it's a little bit more tedious than talking about.
Yeah, they'll be in there.
Yeah, because there's a
nothing casual about that corner though.
It's a hitter show after a hitter show because I don't want to overstep nobody else because I also rock heavy with upper echelon, man, and he come on right after the KQKC, and then they go right into.
I know that's around 2 o'clock though, right?
Upper, my homeboy.
I know Upper comes on around 2, right?
2.
How about around 1 or 12?
I say 12 ain't bad, or even after this.
I make sure that I'm off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we normally do an hour.
You coming with us, man. You coming with us.
No, I'm coming.
I work out at 12.
On the panel too. We all gonna look at this.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in. Yeah, no doubt.
No, and everybody in the chat, bro, like, y'all welcome to come in. You're welcome to get up, because like what he do is like break down it's looking at the opportunities that are available. We saw within the Canelo fight.
Hey,
breaking down film, you should all be there. You'll learn.
Thomas, your mic sound different now. What you did different?
Yeah,
you on.
Go underwater.
I got that aqua boogie, baby. It's that aqua boogie.
You said that aqua boogie.
That underwater boogie affair over there.
Yeah, but that's essentially how we like to do it. Is like we'll look at the film. It's not just
love
hey, yo, Thomas, look at this and this, this, and that. And third, I'm asking him too, like, hey, bro, what do you see? Because he noticed something real. You know, like with Devin, when he throw that
Love
brick,
it.
man, that left hand comes down just a
Down
little bit.
2 inches.
Just a little bit.
right here.
Yeah.
Also, he
with-
does it every time too.
He does
And
some
when
things too. He does some things
Yeah.
fundamentally, like when he, like for example, when he's probing, he'll keep the right hand up, but it's static. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't catch punches with his rear hand. He doesn't catch punches. He just keeps it just like when you see guys
Yes,
like George Benton or James Toney. James Toney used to utilize that
James
catch
Toney,
feint
yeah.
where he would open his palm up and let you hit the palm.
Mhm.
Dev just keeps his hand just like right here,
Mhm.
and you can punch right around it. He's getting hit clean with left hands. I'm like, damn. Like
I serve 88 has entered
That's-
into the building. I finally was able to see the face behind 88. He subscribed to my Instagram the other day, man, and I didn't even know that was him, man. He let me know that was him. Big ups to I serve 88, man.
Yeah, big ups to I Serve 88. That's my guy.
I see the same thing you do with the Devin right hand. It's a bad matchup for him with Tank, and that's his handlers know that. I know his handlers know that,
See, that's the thing too, man.
and that's why they stop talking about Tank because they know that's why they ain't
They
say
talk
his
about
name.
him when they got to fight. When they got to
Yeah,
fight.
once they get signed up, but that was kind of pressed onto him.
Say that again, Jay. No, say that again, because they show up when they got to fight too, bro. They be in
Yeah.
droves. Like
I'm
remember
saying
the one
lately,
day the catches got huge?
they ain't been saying shit. It is what it is. I know
No,
his
but
handlers know
this
better.
is the real deal, though. This is the real deal. I'm gonna say this right now. This don't have nothing about no Devin Haney. This is all about Tank. What goes unnoticed is how adept Kenny Ellis is breaking stuff down. Because we was watching the stuff, and I was like, "Hey, I think I don't know. This might not be it, but I was like, I think I know what Kenny Ellis was talking about that he do every single time. It was through the breakdown that we were doing. But he said, man, if people knew, you know, and he said that about Teofimo. It's
Yeah, he
something he does
pauses.
every single time that if people know, you getting him up out of there.
Hey, let me
Yeah.
tell you something.
He'll get caught in an exchange. He'll be out.
The Bible is smart as hell, man.
Best fight strategist in this shit.
Well, he just don't pick the right who gonna win though. But I'm gonna tell you, he'll break down a fighter good, man. He'll break him down, man. But I wouldn't have Kenny on a betting show though.
No, me neither. But I'm saying with his fighter going against other guys, he's the best fight strategist there
man.
is.
Hey, let me
There's
tell you
nobody
something.
better than him.
Let me tell you something.
he's
Calvin is the one that puts together the strategy and everything.
Okay, well, Calvin.
No. Let me finish. Kenny puts together the knockouts. So you tell me who's winning so far.
Shit, they the best. Them
Kenny.
two are the best.
You put them together, the yin and the yang, but he be messing with Calvin. He said, you know, I'm the KO specialist, and Tank got more KOs than he got UDs.
Yeah, that's
true.
a fact.
That is
it's
true.
2-27. He's up on him 27.
Yeah, right.
25.
For sure, man. Yes, indeed. What else y'all got, man? What else we got? So we looking at 12 o'clock?
Oh shit, 1:30? I don't know. I mean, not 1:30.
Yeah.
11:30.
11:30. That's 15 minutes from now.
I don't know.
Okay.
What's good for you, D1?
I got I work out every day at 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Okay, so he won't be.
You on the East Coast?
Yeah, Buffalo, New York, champ.
Oh, you in New York too?
Let's go. Another New
Yeah,
York.
Buffalo
Hey,
dog.
hey,
listen,
hell, wait a
man,
minute,
it's all New York to
wait
me.
a minute. Hey, D1.
Yeah.
I got a dude up there that owe me some money, bro.
Where you at?
Oh, I'm at the
How much, man?
He owed me about $8,000.
Oh shit, that's enough money to make.
Work it out, right?
Yeah, that's
I might need
a little bit.
I could definitely go see him.
I might need you to go. I might need you to go by and tell him hello. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
let's get it.
I ain't lying. I ain't lying. The brother
I'm
over there was
old
funny,
school
and
as they come.
he done disappeared to Buffalo. I can find him though.
People disappear up here all the time. Yo,
I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. I'm
me
just
too.
joking.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. We don't do no stuff like that. I was just having fun
I
on
just
the
I just got a
internet.
lot of Italian brothers. You know what I mean?
My man,
A lot of Italians.
my man. But I tell you what, y'all. And so we're gonna do it at tentative for right now at 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then you figure out another time. So a lot of the people can be able to get on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I definitely like to get D1 part of that, man. Because
Yeah.
I look at the talent and the brothers that's in this chat right now. I mean, on this platform, y'all know boxing, man, and y'all good for breakdowns, you know. So I think that you all have put together something beautiful, man, for
Bro,
sure.
you
I
know
think
who
so as
knows
Self
well.
boxing
included.
is
That's
gonna
I
get up
feel
there
like the
to
more the
come?
better, man. Because
All right.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
having more eyes on it, because then
Oh
we can
yeah.
really look at
Oh
things.
no,
Because
I plan on coming, man. It ain't like I don't know nothing now.
no. You definitely got to have you up there. You said for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, he going hard on me, ain't he? Jay, you got to stay for the
Not that.
entertainment purposes only. Oh man, what you say? I don't know nothing about boxing, boy.
I'm on a podcast right now.
It's all love, man. It's all love.
Yeah, we definitely got to iron that out, or maybe even if we have something like every Friday for sure, because that was the initial plan
Yeah,
to do
Fridays
something
would work for me.
to have like a film Friday, but later on, like after the Rise podcast, all that stuff. For anybody
Film
who's
Friday,
staying up,
perfect for me.
film Friday,
Film Friday sounds great for me.
especially considering most of the fights come on Saturdays, you know.
No
So
doubt. No doubt. Let's get it.
Yeah, because I
so
mean,
we could
hell,
take some of the
we be
emotion
up to
out of
like,
this. You know how we do, man. On here, everybody has their guy that they rock with. Yo, I'm a Dev guy, so Dev is just gonna just beat
Yeah,
everybody. Oh, I'm a Tank guy. This guy's gonna like. Let's look at what these
yeah.
guys do.
Let's see what the tape says.
Look at the
Let's look at what the
X's and
tape says.
O's. Look at the
X's and
X's and
O's.
O's, man.
This
That's
shit
all.
don't never lie.
Yeah,
Nope.
exactly. The math always be mathing, man. Without a
Facts.
doubt, you know.
And see
Facts.
where these guys are able to capitalize and what can be exploited and what works. You know, like I was saying the other day about that whole definition of science, where it's a method of inquiry. The way I'm looking at these fighters is when we talk about a guy being complete, to me, that guy is a master scientist because he asks more questions than the other guy. What are you going to do about these feints? What are you going to do about the jab? What are you going to do about this hook? What are you going to do about the pivots, the angles? What are you going to do about it? The more that you have, the more that you have at your disposal, the more questions you're able to ask the other guy and find out more answers. And you know what I mean? That's and like my guy D1 said, that's essentially what film is. It don't
Yep.
lie. It shows you all of these guys' tendencies. Because I feel like at the elite level, guys have tendencies that are more so exploitable than they have flaws. Like to me, a flaw is like a chink in your fundamentals, like something that you don't do. But to me, when it comes to tendency, it's the application of said skill set or certain things that you do. Like my guy Leo Santa Cruz, you notice every time before he throws a punch, he has a tell. He shake his hand.
Shake his
Does
hand.
his
You know what I
hand.
mean?
Yep. At the elite level, you get beat on a very fundamental level too. It's something you do very basic that the other fighter exploits. It happens almost every elite fight you've ever seen.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we call it tails in poker, man.
Yep.
I know when you're bluffing because you do the same damn thing every time. You
Yep.
know,
Every
You got
time.
you know. We're one thing
nervous
that
itch.
one thing that doesn't change is that we're a people of habit. You know,
Yep.
we're creatures of habit, man. You know, so and that's why it's
Shit
good to
hits
be
the fan.
yeah,
You're gonna.
and that's why some of the greater fighters can make adjustments, man, and change things up and give you a totally different look because you done already figured out that look. So let me give you something else. Let me give you something else. You know, so that's so important.
That's the thing that I like most about Floyd is that Floyd, to some degree, he probably had the least amount of tells of any fighter. That's why that pole counter was so effective, because he could literally look static and then just boom, just drop it on you.
And look at when he fought Shane Mosley, man. And Shane Mosley put that hand on him a couple of times. And then what happened to that? Floyd adjusted, and then what you see?
An ass whipping.
Yeah.
And that right hand was complete. And I was heartbroken, man, because I was a Shane Mosley fan. I wasn't really that big of a Floyd fan.
That's how I know you're a real one, dude. Yeah, that's how I know you're a real one. You tell us.
So Vernon Forrest, you just hated Vernon Forrest.
I don't like his ass or Winky Wright either.
Oh, what? Winky was my dog. Winky, that's why I like Tank so much. I think they fight a lot of like.
Winky could fight his ass off, but Shane Mosley was my guy. Like, I love Shane Mosley.
Winky was one of the first guys I've ever started watching tape on. Like, it actually drew me into loving boxing because I didn't know how he was doing what he was doing.
Can I tell y'all something funny? Winky went to school with me.
Wow, that's awesome.
DC guy too, so yeah,
that's fire.
It makes sense. Shout out to Winky.
Winky was literally my favorite for years.
Winky went to HD Woodson.
Damn, Winky was a legend, bro. That left hand ain't no joke.
Nah, Winky's left hand was solid. Jab was solid. The man had the longest forearms I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand how the hell you could block up here. Yo, I don't know how you could block. I don't know how you could guard your face and then your whole
have your body.
Time. It's crazy.
The way he could brace up, no doubt. I love Winky, right?
Yeah, he down Florida doing his thing now, man.
Yeah, man. I like Shane. That was my guy. I also like Too Sharp Johnson. That was my guy.
Ooh, DC guy.
Too Sharp.
I know that's your boy.
Too Sharp.
Went to Winston with him too.
Nah, he didn't go to Woodson.
I'm just joking with you, Jay. I like Marco Carbajal. I used to love.
But man, Thug Ted's my guy Shane Mosley.
Simon Brown.
Yo.
Name Glass of the Past right there.
Yo, any of you guys know Baby Joe Macy? You know who he is?
No, I don't.
No,
you don't know Baby Joe Macy? He's the fighter from Buffalo. It's the guy I trained with.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up though.
You said what's his name again?
Baby Joe Macy. People in the chat probably know who he is. He's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight.
29-0. Oh, 36-0. 29.
Damn.
29.
He fought Asim Rockman. He fought Rockman.
He fought quite a few guys. I see.
Yeah,
Burt Cooper.
Yeah, that's
Joe Macy. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Macy.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. Yeah,
that's who I throw punches with. His dad. Him.
He trained you?
Yeah, when I was a kid. Les Ralston, a couple other guys.
36-0, undefeated. Who he fight?
Yeah, he fought a couple guys.
No, he fought some notable guys, but I'm looking and see, and this is the thing that's frustrating about the boxing. It looks like politics got involved.
Politics got involved, exactly. It's Don King, the end of.
You mean mob got involved?
Yeah, well, Italians, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mob got involved. Yeah,
there's a lot of them here. I grew up either around black kids or Italians my whole life. It was never white people.
You had to grow up tough. Yeah.
That's why my man's so damn militant.
Yeah, that's the only white dude I really got.
He had to go to the rest of the world.
I know what it is.
He's getting it both ways.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I know you had to catch it. Man, why you hang around them people like that, man?
Right.
Product of circumstance, man. It is what it is.
Tell me 2 times over there.
Yeah.
Senior said he just grabbed his bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with extra bacon. Were you over there eating pork? You Muslim?
With jelly. That's what I'm talking about.
He said with jelly. Make it all right.
He got swine with extra swine.
They make it toast. 18.
That swine is nasty, though.
Where Lincoln at, man? Lincoln, my God.
Oh, my God.
You're a fun dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. He know a little bit of boxing, too, though.
D1, were you here Friday?
What?
If you weren't here Friday, you missed, man.
No, I wasn't here Friday.
Friday was epic, bro. I was dying for about 4-5 hours. And then afterward, we did a study. Man, it was lovely.
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Oh, you got it right.
Hey, Senior, why would I
First
say
it
that?
started
You know I
with
want to make
Just
you
Do.
look bad.
First, it started with Just Do. Just Do show was fire. Then we went into J stuff. Just set the bar high, bro. Then the Rise podcast came. Oh man,
Yeah. And
just
then
went
after the rise, then we went hardcore after dark, and we
hardcore.
ran into the next day.
Where the fuck
That's
was
when we
I on
found
Friday?
out how
I'm
Robbie and
sleeping.
Bobby the women are in this.
Yo, let me tell you something. Hardcore after dark is still in yellow. They didn't even monetize that shit. That show.
Oh shit.
They didn't even monetize that one, man. I asked for a review and everything. They still kept it yellow.
YouTube is crazy. Got to jump through all them hoops. That's why a lot of times I don't come on people's panels because I know how I am. I know I'm gonna.
Look, with the title, the title was rough as it is. It said "Hardcore After Dark BYOB Affair."
Yeah, Jay knew from off the rip it was gonna get
we
all up here
yellow
drinking.
flag,
I think I had about 3 whiskeys that night, yo.
It had carried over, man. He had carried it all over to Sunday, bro. He was on that. Good.
Oh no! On Friday I seen part of the Rise podcast. Bill was there, right, trying to get the link. Yeah. I seen that a little bit, and then I fell asleep. That shit was despicable to me, but
yeah, cause look, I was in bed watching the Rise, right, and right before it was ready to be over, they were like, "Yo, Jay, you coming back? You coming back?" Yeah, I'm sitting in bed, got the nightcap working and everything, man. And I said, you know what? Fuck it, let's get it on.
Let's get it. It's Friday, ain't got shit to do anyways.
Hell yeah, I was in bed anyway. We rode until 11 till 12:30.
That's sweet. That's when I like technology. You can get up out of your bed, pop on a nightcap, and stream a show.
Oh man,
pretty dope. That's the only time I like technology.
Yeah. How about that? Any other time it's peeping in.
It's fucking crazy.
But I tell you what, man. So, Ant, 12 o'clock because it's 11:30 right now.
It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all.
I'm down for 12 o'clock, man.
I'll be through a little bit. I'll be on a treadmill, but I'll talk a little shit if I can.
Yeah, I might be. Even if I'm not on my computer, I'm gonna be on my phone. So one way or another, I'm gonna be on.
But Ant, Friday nights.
I might be in my car.
Friday night sounds ideal to me.
Yeah,
I like Friday night. Friday night film.
Cook on some film every Friday. We'll get it.
Yeah. We got to develop this casual corner. Have they copyrighted anything yet, Ant?
I don't know. The last one that Thomas and I did, I deleted that shit before they could send me anything. But I saved it though. I got the whole thing saved.
If they allowed you to even make the YouTube page Casual Corner, there's no copyright. You wouldn't have been able to make it if
No. We're talking about the show itself because he shows video. He shows video.
Because we show.
Shit! I know what you're saying. I know what
we actually on there.
Copyright.
Watching the thing together and everything.
Exactly, because we did it on my channel one time. And they hit me with a copyright.
And that one was trash too, Jay, because that was such a great show. We was on here for like a good 4.5, 5 hours just looking at Benavidez film.
Don't you just put that fair use thing on there and it's all good like Upper Echelon does? This is made for education purposes.
It don't work. I got that in my description already in there. It's in my description. So it says that this is fair use and all that in my description.
I know Boxing Gems uses nothing but film. That's how he does his stuff.
Yeah, I understand, but maybe they're contacting the people that they're using their stuff.
Yeah, but also if you notice though that Boxing Gems is they've also shortened up their videos.
Well, that's just to get more people. I think
it's not just that. He was getting hit with copyright things too. Yeah, that's why he started the Patreon. Yeah, you go over there, it's like $2 a month or whatever, and then you could. And what I don't understand is this is providing more promotion for y'all because people are looking at the fights, they want to see what's going on.
I know, right?
They're trying to leverage out, how they're going to place their bets and things of that sort. This is more promotion for y'all and possibly more money going to the bookies. So
I like more money just in like
more money
it's
in
all
general.
promotion. It's all
All
promotion. I don't get that, but I'm in on Friday nights, whatever time you guys want to do that shit at.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Well, if you're going on at 12, man, that's cool. I'll definitely come in at 12. I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever I
Yeah,
got to do right now because I know I got
I'm
to
a
do
slide
something
too.
with my mom's vehicle again. So I got to
I
deal
got
with
Let's
that.
nothing
take
but love
take a
for you
break.
boys, though.
All right, respect, gents.
It's all love, man.
All right, then
See
y'all
you
take
at 12, Casual Corner.
casual
At
corners at
12.
12. All
All
righty.
right.
Hey, you want to get together with doing thumbnails and all that stuff? I don't know if if you need any help with it, let me know. Okay.
All right, for sure. But I'm thinking even with that, because I see on Daily Motion, they don't really be hitting people up like that with the copyright thing. Because there's a lot of fights on Daily Motion that's
Yeah,
not on YouTube.
but we got to figure out how that's done, man. Because every time I try, I done got away with some. It depends who videos you use. Because like
Yeah.
if you use, I'm gonna tell you who you can use. If you use anything from Fight Hype or Fight Hub, they
Mhm.
won't copyright you. They won't fight because they don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn. But I'm gonna tell you, if you use anything from the zone will hit you up. Showtime here and there, as long as you ain't doing their pay-per-view shows, you did. So it's certain companies that they don't give a damn. I know Fight Hype and them, they don't give a damn. Just give them credit. Or Fight Hub, they're not going to copyright you, you did. But when you using some stuff from other people that
You
them
might be able to get away with color grading the videos though, because that's what Remo was telling me. Like if you do certain things to kind of doctor the video,
yeah, if you
then it's
change
not exactly the same thing. But
sometimes and sometimes not. Sometimes because I
we'll
know
see.
I be adding stuff, watermarks to it and things of that nature, and it works
And they
sometimes.
still get you?
Sometimes and sometimes it depends on. See, with copywriting, right? This is how it works. We'll get something. We can go to our copyright page, right? And it will let us know everybody that has used our material. Okay, so it's up to that particular person to hit the I'm copywriting this person for using my stuff. So it's based on the person. It's not even YouTube doing it. It's the actual person who actually put the stuff together. If they say, hey, man, you use my stuff without letting me know or getting my permission, they can hit a copyright on it. And that's what happened with me. The actual person that made it, it was a couple of people with the one we did. Yeah. I can go on my screen in my setting, and I can tell everybody that has used my stuff. And if I want to hit copyright on them, I can. That's how that works. That's how it works. And that's what I was saying. Fight Hype and Fight Hub, they normally don't care. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if it's for breakdown purposes and things of that nature. I understand if you're taking their stuff and repurposing, trying to get paid off of it. But if you're trying to do a breakdown, you're slowing things down and all that stuff, I don't think they care. You know what I mean? And normally when I use Fight Hub, I text them and ask them. He's like, yeah, sure, give me my credit. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm cool with Fight Hub stuff. So if that helps any. Other than that, yeah. Let me bring yeah, we're about to jump on by. I see you in the car, right?
Yeah, man. I got put on
That's
time out,
cruising.
bro.
So you got put on timeout.
You got me put on time out. I'm sorry, I apologize. I will have governed myself accordingly. I make sure I have attenuated my time and then I place the like, comment, and subscription in the box. But yeah, man,
D1.
shoot, I'm down for it, man. I mean, like,
Yeah.
do you want to say what?
He said he subbed to Casual Corners.
Yeah, make sure
He
you
said
sub
I
to the
got
corner, man. It's getting...
sub up. How many subscribers you got now, Ant?
I don't know. Let me check the thing, see what's going on. I think it might be like 11 or something.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Got a handful.
Okay.
On my main page, I got 12. 12 subscribers. Let's go.
Got a dozen. Okay, got it.
But like I was saying, this is going to be the accompaniment piece because I'm not even really looking to develop this for my
You
own
never,
personal whatever.
you never know what happens, bro.
You never know what happens, but that's how I'm looking at it for the people in
Hey,
here.
you got a hell of a name, man.
Like my guy, if I were to do something for my own personal thing, it would probably be a play on the rules of boxing, the Grand Marquis of Queensberry. I would call it the McQueensberry rules. But the casual corner is just for us, so we can
Where
look
you
at
go,
things and then move. Because
chillax.
being here in the hangout every day, twice a day, and instead of us sitting here arguing with each other about the what's the name, arguing about which guy is better, why don't we just look at the film and see what the hell the film say, and then we could all talk about it. That's why I'm saying I want as many people on the panel as possible. Hey, what do you see? What do you see? Hey, I see this.
Yeah,
I see that.
exactly. There you go. Without
And
all
for it
that
to be a
arguing.
collaborative, exactly, because you can't argue with what the hell you see on film. If the man dropping his rear hand, he dropping his rear hand.
Casual corners where casual's corner where the camera don't lie.
Come on now,
Definitely
come on now, it don't lie.
Where the camera don't lie.
If the man is susceptible to a straight left hand, he's susceptible to a straight left hand. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. We ain't sitting here going back and forth with you, being hella emotional about it. Yeah, this guy is nah. What did we just see, gents? What that man footwork looking like? Is he out of place? Can he defend himself from this position? Is he at a disadvantageous position? The film gonna say it all.
When you look at it, it gets rid of the narratives, bro. It really does, because there are some narratives out there about footwork that aren't so. They aren't so in real life, and you will see it on that camera. And we saw it. So we just gonna leave it at that.
Even a lot woke me up. He was like, Regis don't have bad footwork, and I started watching him more, and he doesn't have bad footwork.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. And I used to think he had bad. He woke me up on that, man. And I ain't going back and
watching the film woke me up, because I used to be like, I don't know about Regis, but then after we had that conversation about doing the breakdown, I went and I watched several fights. I'm like, yo, his feet ain't that bad. And then the one thing that I did notice in the Zaria fight with the way in which he was using his jab, when I watched several other fights, I noticed that he uses his jab a lot. And personally, I think it's for two reasons. It's to create traffic between him and the other guy, and also to bait them into countering over his jab so he can counter the counter, because he's at a reach disadvantage. If he has to just go and get the guy, he's going to fall short 9 times out of the 10. But if he can get them to commit to something and throw something, now they're stationary and he has an opportunity to hit them. You know what I mean? So it's different ways to use a jab. And shout out to my guy YSM Media. He has the classiest guy in boxing. I don't care about what they say about Jimmy Lennon.
Jamil.
Miller's the classiest guy. Thank you, Mr. Bosey. I love the way he conducts himself in interviews. He's fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Bosey. Thank you for your time, Greg.
And what's so crazy is he's in there with them every single
That's
day.
what I said in the comments. I said, yo, you with these guys every day. And the way you address these brothers in the videos, it's like, yo, the dude is class personified. So I rock with Mill 1000%.
That's my little bit homie, man.
And he don't trash the fighters either. He never trashes fighters.
Matter of fact, soon as I got off the phone with the big homie yesterday, man, I called Jamil and we laughed about it and shit. You did? Yes, indeed, man. That's another thing. That's another thing that the guy that I was telling you about from PBC that I was on the phone with, man. He said something that really, like I said, I got tiptoe, man, because the brother respect, to tell me certain things. But all he said to me, he said the big homie is happy right now. Y'all know who the big homie is of PBC. The man himself.
Reverend Al.
He said it's very happy. Very happy right now. So, y'all, we're about to see something great happen soon, y'all.
Yeah, I think, I mean, the thing that kills me about the narrative on Al, man, is so many boxers of various backgrounds and cultures that love this man. How can he be bad for boxing if the very thing that is boxing, the people that's in the ring, are in love with this dude for what he does
Be-
for them?
because he won't talk to you. That's why they mad.
Exactly. He not
They,
accessible.
he
Yeah.
won't talk to you, and his people won't talk to you either.
Yeah, they ain't
You
going back
realize
and
that?
forth with you.
You
Yeah,
realize
they ain't
that?
going back.
Yeah.
His
Ain't
people
going
ain't.
back and forth with
It's people. I've only interviewed one person from PBC, and that was Mr. Smith, man. And he was at Headbanger Chimp, and he gave me
you.
an
Yeah,
interview.
bangers.
Yeah. He gave me an interview, man. But other than that, man, he the PBC crew, they more about watch and see. They don't talk whatsoever, man. So if you're blessed to be able to have a conversation with them, you got to cherish it.
Yeah.
You definitely
And
got to
another
cherish it.
and another person I want to shout out to, man. I know you familiar with him too, Jay. Zeb
Yeah.
Brooks.
Oh
Zeb
yeah.
Brooks.
Hey
A
man, and that dude,
good dude,
yeah,
bro.
good dude. And I'm gonna tell you, he doing big things in the dog world, man.
Man, I
Big
know.
things in the dog world, man. He said, Jay, let me tell you something. The money is in the dog shows, man. When they be having them, he said,
Yeah.
man, I make so much money off them dog shows, man. They pay for me to show up, all types of stuff, man. Hey, man. Hey, shout out
Oh,
to Zeb, man.
he got a
Yeah,
hitter then. He must got
Zeb
a
doing his
hitter.
thing. Zeb doing his thing, and I think he's just pretty much just he's just doing what he does here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being a person that covered the show.
Yeah. Yeah, he a good dude, bro. Solid dude. Him and like you said, YSM, man, nothing but love and respect for them. Because like you said,
Yeah.
they only give you the aspect of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
don't give you preference. They don't give you bias. They give
Mm-hmm.
you what they see. And that's
Mm-hmm.
it. That's all, man. You got to respect that.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, he can come from that Philadelphia area, but still be partial to what the truth is. And I love that.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you, the brother's hard worker, man. Let me tell you something. He about that groundwork, man. He in the gyms. He in there receiving the sweat with them and everything, man. Hey, that
Facts.
brother hit about 3 or 4 gyms every day. That's why I always call him the hardest working man out there. My man is getting it from the mud for real. So yeah, shout out to YSM, man. He getting it from the dirt, man, for sure. You know, and I ain't saying it because me and him real cool. It's real. It's real, man. That hey, if I had his work ethics right now, goodness gracious, man. Woo wee. Yeah, that young brother does his thing, man. But yeah, he definitely needs his just due for sure, man, without a doubt, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fact.
It's so funny, man. Now my mother and them be teasing me about the because I told y'all Saturday, man. They watched 2 hours of my show, man, and they be messing with me, man. Look, I came back in the house, right? And they were still watching it. I said, y'all still watching this shit? I turned it off.
That bad boy addictive, huh?
No, it's crazy, man. I watch my show itself and I be cringing. I'm watching it like this. You never like watching yourself. I know I don't, man. I don't at all. Behind the Hands TV. What up, bro? Yes, indeed. Shout out to Behind the Hands TV. And I definitely got to give him the hardcore intro. Hey, Behind the Hands
Man.
TV, I want to welcome you to Hardcore Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here. We don't hit below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama. Other than that, everything else is fair love in the building, man. We want to welcome Behind the Hands TV. I was on Instagram with him, and AKA the Apostle, Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, man, we had some good talk that day, man. Matter of fact, Aunt, you came through, if I'm not mistaken. You came through while we were on live on Instagram last Sunday, man. And this brother behind the hands TV, he know what he talking about, man. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and sub to Behind the Hands TV. He got a lot of film over there on his channel, man, and he be doing this thing, man. So shout out to Behind the Hands TV is in the building.
Oh yeah, man. You already know I'm subbed because you having that conversation. I want to say it was last week or the week before, and he was talking about the new trend of fighters getting developed in other places, you know, like Costa Rica, and being able to just pretty much just pay for your record.
He
Right.
also had that first interview with Devin Haney's strength and conditioning guy.
Oh, you talking about what's the name's guy? Regis guy. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, I
with,
mean
Evan
Regis guy.
Tobler. I watched
Yeah,
that the other day. That was a great interview.
Thank you for the correction. Yeah, Regis guy, exactly. You know, the old man be thinking it before he can speak sometime. Yes, was speaking before he can think. So yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, it was with the conditioning guy. So he had that first interview, man. So shout out to that, man. He's out there doing his thing, man, for sure. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Behind the Hands TV.
And I would say interviews aside, because that was a fantastic interview. But the thing that I appreciate the most about Behind the Hands, or you know, the guy Mo, is that he's shining light on boxers that aren't on these big cards, and that's important as well. Because as boxing fans, we get so caught up in wanting to see certain guys in the ring, guys who have notoriety, that we say things like, "Oh, there aren't any good fights taking place," but yeah, there plenty of good fights taking place.
Just don't get on television.
They don't get on television, or if they do get on television, it's a name that folks don't necessarily recognize. Like that Baranchik fight a couple of years ago. Was that Zepeda that he fought on Top Rank on ESPN?
Yeah.
It was like 5-6 knockdowns. It was like hella action in there. The pace was frenetic. It was back and forth, back and forth. These guys were getting to it.
That was a hell of a one, wasn't it?
Getting to it. But a lot of people didn't see that fight. But then we turn around and say there's no good fights taking place. So if fights that are on platforms like that aren't being noticed, imagine how many other good fights are taking place that are on smaller platforms, that are independent, or even that Pro Box card last week, man. That Tapia Robles fight, fantastic. That Najee Lopez fight, he fought against what's my guy's name? I want to say it was like Wheeler, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to mess the gentleman's name up, but that was a good fight too, and a lot of people didn't see it. But then we'll sit here and claim, yo, there are no good fights taking place. Nah, plenty of great fights taking place. Sometimes we got to just dig and not be lazy consumers, or just look at guys their caliber or their pedigree based solely on their name, and then when some of these guys pop up later on, then we like, oh, it seems like this guy came out of nowhere. Nah, this guy been around. He was on a different circuit. We just weren't paying attention. So shout out to Behind the Hands TV for his platform for showcasing these type of fights.
Yes, indeed, man. I was going through his channel, man. That brother got a short that did like 1.3 million. Yeah, 1.3 million on a short. That's like, goodness gracious, man. That boy doing his thing. I likes it, man. Yeah, I was on your channel for a while, my brother, just going through stuff, man. So continue on doing your thing, man. Continue on doing your thing, brother. Yes, indeed. So love, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. I was moving like hella slow this morning. Y'all know I was late, man. And I haven't been feeling good since yesterday. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, man. Just y'all talking and everything, it's been medicine to me today. It's been medicine, man. It made me forget how I'm feeling. Y'all got me hitting the bag and everything, man. So hey, that's one thing about the mind over matter, man. After a while, it just don't matter. You dig? I mean, I feel much better. Y'all see I'm rocking now, man. So it was definitely medicine for the soul for me, man. Yes, indeed. It's definitely medicine. I appreciate Y'all pushing. We went from me being late to a 3 hour and 23-minute show so far. You did? Yeah. So I might came late, but I pushed far, Jack. That might sound kind of crazy, but y'all know I ain't part of that community, so I ain't going there with y'all.
No, got you, man. Once you got in motion, man, you were like a locomotive, man. Got rolling.
Yes,
You was the
indeed.
big engine that definitely could, bro.
And I
Because when
appreciate
you
y'all.
hit that boo bop bang, boy, that bag, I heard it even when it went mute, bro. You was hitting it so damn hard.
Boy, you got more shit than a constipated dinosaur.
That bad boy was shit. I said, boy, look at Jay over there putting 50 up on him, boy. I thought it was 12. You know you be with them extras. You gave us extra sauce and fries.
Yeah,
Biscuit.
I had to give extras for everybody. It was 3 people I was hitting the bag for, so I made sure everybody got extras. You know, all 3 people I was hitting it for. I still owe a 2-piece for D for the win. I owe a 2-piece. I'm gonna give you that in a minute, D for the win. You still in here? 'Cause I like giving them punches when they in the building. D for the win. You still in here, DC homie? Yes, indeedy. I'm glad y'all didn't hear the last 41 of them shots, man. It might have deafened y'all. You did, you know, it might have deafened y'all. I didn't want it to hurt y'all ears, so maybe God was looking out for y'all, man, because them punches, it was loud, man. D1 said I was saving your eardrums, bro. That's why you only heard half of it, man. Yeah. You heard of the sonic boom? Yeah, it ain't good for your ears.
D said you can give him another sonic boom because he's still around. He said he got in late.
Okay. Here it is. I'm about to give it to you right now.
Uh-oh.
Bang specialist is still in the building. Yes. I have to move it over a little bit because I don't want to knock the sound out again, man. I don't want to knock the sound out, man. So I want y'all to be able to hear it. Let me make sure my mic.
Sonic boom.
My mic sound right. Check 1. My mic sound right. Check 2. Are you? Yeah, I put my boo-bop bang gear on. Yeah. Yeah. D for the win, want a 2-piece, man. He want a 2-piece, man. Yes, indeed. Give him one of them Deontay Wilder 2-pieces back in the day when he fought Bermain Stavern. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo-wee. I thought I saw a putty cat. Yeah.
That man said you hit him with that sonic boom.
That paid. Oh, love, man. The Boxing Menu podcast has entered into the building. Yes, indeed. I just got started kicking out more content. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Hey, y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the Boxing Menu podcast as well, man. D for the win say, easy, Jay, your neighbor. Ain't no neighbors. Got no neighbors. I sit on an acre, baby. No neighbors. Just trees. I'm waking up the squirrels. Yeah, crazy. What else y'all got going on now? Like anybody in the building? It's kind of mute in here.
Well, that's because we were on mute.
No, I'm still in here. I'm about to
okay.
Smash these tacos real quick before
That
we
boy
get started.
said he quiet because it's a reason.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Guacamole and hot sauce and all that.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get something to eat in too, man, before we go to this next one. Ant, so what time?
Oh, I thought it was 12 o'clock. That's why I'm about to grab myself right now.
All right, well, it's 5 minutes then. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here. appreciate everybody that came in the building, man. Excellent show, another excellent show. We did 3 hours and 28 minutes. So I hope that I made up for my tardiness. You did. Yes, indeed. Same bad time, same bad channel, 7 p.m. this evening. But before you go there, make sure you stop by Just Do at 4 p.m. Make sure that you stop by Just Do at 4 p.m. and make sure you hit that appreciation button while you're there. Yes, indeed. And if you want to go one step further, give them a little Just Do. Yeah, yeah. Give them a little Just Do. And we're about to mosey on over to Casuals Corner. We're about to go on over there to Casuals Corner next. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, indeed. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. What we got going on, and we all just going to each other's show. Y'all know that's how the LDC started. They one show would go off, and then the crew would go to the next show, and the next show, and the next show, and that's how they became big, man. The people went from show to show to show. And we got the same thing starting to go on here, y'all. We can do the exact same thing, man, and develop something decent and nice, man. Because we all got the same pretty much people, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a snowball effect. You know what I mean? We roll from one show to the next show to the next show to the next show to the next show. We all rock together anyway. We all rock together anyway. You did. What we need to do is get together and figure out a hashtag for us. That's important. You did. You know what I mean? That hashtag represents us. You know, because we all bonded together. You did. We all rock together. We all send our people to each other's channel. You did. So let's develop our own hashtag where we all use. And when that hashtag come up and that person's show comes up, it's going to come into your algorithm and let y'all know that someone in the crew just started something, just came on. Just food for the thought, fellas. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? And we all wants to grow. You did. Other than that, it's your boy J Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here.
How you turn the dang thing off? Come on.
How you turn this damn thing off? I love y'all, man. Peace.